Hey y'all. Actually, let me hook up my mic because my mic is not hooked up. Hold on. Hey y'all. Now my mic is hooked up. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel Daughter of Increase. My name is Nadine. For those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video, I'm the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase Ministries, that is DOI Ministries, and here on this channel I help you guys to increase in your faith and relationship with God and Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to join the sisterhood over here, to click the bell to stay notified of when I post a new video, and to like this video. And we are here for a weekly reading vlog type of video, and so it is currently Tuesday, May 12th, and this is going off like crazy, so you chew. But yeah, we are here. I literally just ended a weekend vlog using the beautiful, wonderful, glorious Insta360 Go Ultra. I spent Mother's Day weekend in Atlantic City with my husband, and I just today ended my vlog on this camera, and I love her. She's cute. I have not gone and looked at the footage as of yet, but I ended this vlog today on here, and so I'm gonna go back and look at this. I don't know when any of these vlogs are going up because I have vlogs that I need to go back and edit, but I do want to come on and record for you guys. So like I said, it is May 12th. It's currently 1:04, and I'm going to be ordering some rice balls for my son and I in a few, but Nespresso did just come on and tell me about my order. Let me see, will this clip on here? It will. Okay, yes, so this goes to the Insta360. It actually clips on to the Insta360 mic, but I'm done with this camera, so I'm gonna put the mic and stuff up. If y'all don't know, I bought these pocketbook kind of sling bags for my camera, and so this one is the One Go Pocket Sling from, what is this blue thing on my bag? I don't know, I gotta clean it. But this is from PGY Tech, and I have all of my DJI items in here. And so yeah, also finally I got my hands on the other products that I needed for this. Can I open this? I don't know. So I have my other filters. So I have the Pro Mist half in the CPL for this camera, so in the Pro Mist have as well. And so yeah, so now I have all of those, and then I have my other diffusion mist. I have my ND16, and then I also have my regular macro lens in here, right? Is this my macro lens? I think so. No, this is my wide angle lens in here because my macro lens is right here. So I don't really know what these do. So let's just pop on. This is the white diffusion. So we're gonna pop her on. I don't know what she gonna do, but I mean she do something kind of sorta. I don't think you're really gonna see that big of a difference right here on screen because I don't have a lot of sun or lighting going on. I think you gotta be like in the sun. And I do like that these stack. I got fingerprints just now on these. But these are stackable. They're like sticking together, unfortunately, right now. But let's see. Oh, that does something. I don't know if that's a fingerprint or if that's actually like the filter itself. So let me wipe it. Wipe it down. Wipe it down. But yeah, it's 1:06. I was going to try to chill. I was just on the phone with my husband because my husband is currently in. So when we got back, he stayed in New York with baby girl. He opted to keep baby girl for the week out there so that I could rest. I'm not really resting because obviously I still have my son here. So he's in school. But let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to do this with these nails. But it kind of does something. I don't know how to do this with these nails, y'all. And it kind of does something, kind of doesn't, but yeah, it's something on this filter. I'm trying to clean it. Y'all, I'm in a little bit of a bind right now, and I'm usually not in this bind, but it's like the enemy is messing with me right now. It's a lot going on right now. But yeah, I'll mess with these filters later. But I did get the filters that I said I wanted, which I'll try these at a later date. But yeah, I'm in a little bit of a bind right now that I'm gonna get myself out of later. But I just got another message, which is stressing me out slightly. Where is the bag to this camera? Oh, it's right here. Here's the other bag. So I got 2 camera bags. And y'all know I bought those other bags, which I still do use. Don't get me wrong, the hard cases. But I bought 2 specific camera bags. So the PGY Tech is for the DJI, and then I got this one from Ulanzi, which is also a sling bag. I can use these as purses, but I bought them specifically for the camera. And this one has all my stuff for the Insta360 Go Ultra. And y'all, it stores everything. So I'm literally going to put this camera up right now. Gonna put the mic away right now. Oh, I got the chain on. Hold on. I do like this. Oh, it is so dope. It's the little magnetic clip for the mic. It is the dopest thing ever. And let me just I do have this. So let me just clip her on. I think that's the only thing I can't stand is like when the mic starts falling. Let's not. And then put my Insta360 mic back in. I do like the mic though. The mic is dope. So I'm glad I got the mic. I wish it came in white. If it does come out in white, I will get it. Oh, I don't think my charger is. Yeah. So this is a tripod charger battery pack. That is also a tripod, which I do like. So I'm going to take the camera off and I am going to. I'm going to charge my phone first and then I'm going to charge the battery pack. But it's a button that you push here and then you charge the battery pack. It's just going to blink right now because it's literally dead. But I had forgot the dock to my Steam Deck. And so I was using this to charge my watch up. It was working wonder. Where is my watch actually? It's somewhere up here. Where? I don't know. Right here. Okay. Because I had washed my face and everything. But I'm going to leave this out because I do need to charge that. But I keep both my tripods. So this is one of the other tripods I have. But it's a tripod stand that also extends into a selfie stick. And it goes pretty long. So I do like that. But I keep both out with both the quick mounts on them. So I have a black one and the white one. But yeah, I really do like this camera. It is amazing. Where's the little lens cap? So I'm going to pop the lens cap back on it. But I've been loving this camera so much. I love all the little accessories that come with it. It's been my favorite so far. I've been loving it. So yeah, I was able to stick everything when and where I wanted. The pivot stand. So I went to a store while we were out there. You'll see it in the vlog. I went to, what is it called? White House Black Market, and got this cute little dress because we have an event that I'm going to over the weekend, which I probably will vlog in this vlog. I don't know. But I left this standing, like stuck on the wall because I was like all over the place. Luckily, they still had it and I went back to get it. But like, I was watching people's videos and they talked about how like they was leaving their stuff and like someone had actually lost their camera, the original Go 3S. And I was like, how? Now I know how. So I got to be very careful, very, very careful with my stuff because now I know how people are losing their stuff and forgetting it. But yeah. This vlog is just going to be me reading books. So I can tell you guys what books I am currently reading, what I'll be doing. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a little bit of Bible study. I'm supposed to be doing the Bible study with Alexis Ashley, Romans. I don't know if I'm going to be sticking to it. They're currently in week 2. I could catch up. I don't know. I don't know. well, I'm gonna try my best to catch up. Even if I'm behind, I'm still gonna partake in the videos, the weekly meetings. I did miss the first one because I left Thursday to my mom-in-law's because we left Friday and totally forgot. By the time I got there, I was like exhausted to the house. But on the Cold Believer Color, I am currently still reading Sincerely Stoneheart. I'm 47% of the way through. I meant to finish it, did not. I have an hour to go with that. I am reading Michael S. Heiser's The Unseen Realm. This book I wanted to read because I plan to read all 5 of his books, but I'm currently focusing on his, it's a series kind of sort of. And so you have The Unseen Realm, and then let me show you guys the actual like series of books he has. But I'll go back down to show you guys all the books. Because it's Unseen Realm, then there's Supernatural. So the Unseen Realm is sort of like the theological book. And if you want the layman terms, you would read Supernatural. So they kind of can be read in tandem, or you can read one or the other, or read them one at a time. I'm starting off with the Unseen Realm because obviously as a theological nerd, that's just what I prefer. And so these are the books. The Unseen Realm, here's Supernatural. This one is Angels and Demons. I have a physical copy of Demons. It's literally on my bookshelf right there. And Demons is on my actual list of books to read for the year. But I want to actually read all 4. And so I have an actual reading plan of reading all of his books. I kind of want to take 3 weeks to read each book. Probably not going to take 3 weeks. Probably going to take longer, shorter. Don't really know. But you guys know for years I've been saying I wanted to get on the grind of doing my study of demonic spirits and just really understanding spirits and stuff like that for spiritual warfare and stuff like that. I have a whole stack of books literally that taps into that. I have dictionaries on it. I have books on it. Like, I want to tap in. I have books from John Eckert. I have Pigs in the Parlor. I have the children's version of that book. I have so many books on the shelf that I want to read. And I figured reading his books would be like a starter point because he really dives into the Hebrew words. He dives into the biblical and also the Hebrew understanding. And y'all know me, Bible nerd, studying theology. And so I figured reading his books would help me with a starter point. And so I'm starting off with The Unseen Realm. It is a hefty read to go through. And so there are 2 versions of this book. There is the older version, and then there is an updated version that they just recently came out with, I think last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember when. I only own Demons physically because I bought that when we were down south a couple years ago when my leaders had to go preach at an anniversary service. And so I do eventually want to get my hands on Angel, Supernatural, and Unseen Realm, both versions. But I'm just going the ebook version right now. I read the first 2 chapters, I think. So I'm only 1% through. That tells you a lot of how long this book is. If I read 2 chapters and I'm only 1% through. I'm listening to the audiobook as I read. I want to take notes, but I think I want to go the physical route of taking notes because of how hefty this is going to be for me. And so, yeah. So that's the second book I'm reading. So the plan is to finish up Sincerely Stoneheart, if not today, then tomorrow, and take my time reading The Unseen Realm. I have a reading plan for that, but I think I just want to take my time. I am technically reading the exposition, Exalting Jesus in Roman. It's a Christ-centered exposition of Romans because we're doing the Roman study with Alexis Ashley. I'm 4% through on that. I'm kind of behind, like I said. Don't judge me. I'm behind on that. I should be in week 2 of Romans. Don't judge me. So yeah, I plan to start Recorder by Cathy McCrumb, which is book 1 in the Children's of the Consortium. It is a sci-fi Christian novel, which I've heard really great things about, has great ratings. I want to read that. I also have the audiobook out. I took it out through Kobo Plus, but I'm going to return that because I also took it out through Hoopla, just because I prefer to read between 3 to 4 times speed. And I think through Kobo Plus, you can only go up to 3 times speed. And for some reason, I can't go up to 3 times speed on my iPhone, but on my Android, I can go up to 3 times speed. It's weird. So that's on the Kobo Libra. So those are the 4 books that I have on my Kobo Libra. I haven't started this one, but these 3 I've already started. And then on the Kobo Clara, I just finished up the entire series for, what you call that? The coffee that gets cold? Before the coffee gets cold. Before the coffee gets cold. I just finished up that series. So good. Love that series so much. Had so much fun reading it. And so right now I just started Bound by Sable Sorensen. That is a romantasy secular novel. I really wanted to start another book, but I didn't have it on my Kobo. And so I literally just went and added a couple of romantasy fantasy novels that I really wanted to read. And so yeah, right now on the Kobo, that's that. I still have Empire of the Vampire. I want to read it, but I'm taking my time because that's one of my favorite novels. Yeah, so I have that. But my birthday's coming up soon, so I'm kind of like, do I want to just wait till June to read that and just binge read the trilogy? Because yeah, Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I love J. Kristoff in general. His fantasies are amazing. And so I'm like, do I finish it in May and then just read the last 2 books in June, or do I just wait and binge read it in June? That's where I'm at. So right now, technically, I'm only reading Bound. I don't think I'm reading anything on my basic. I'm not reading anything on my color softs, and I'm not reading anything technically on my Paperwhite. But I do have Faith Arsenault's favored Faith and Football Forever series through Kindle Unlimited out. So it's an option to read this favored. I don't know yet because I'm kind of like thinking of a series, and then I have between. Did I read this already? I don't know. Did I read this book? Let's go to Kindle Unlimited because I read this already. So Between the Shadows by Grace R. Pringle, I definitely read. Yeah, Renegades. Okay, I read that. So that's why this popped up. And so I could read A Bride of Fallen Stars by Victoria McCombs. It's Christian fantasy. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I don't know. There's many options of what I could read. What I want to read, I don't know. And then I do need to order me and my son's food. Nespresso put my order out already. So I made an order with them, which you'll see in, again, I don't know the order in which these vlogs are going up because I have like 4 vlogs at this point that need to be posted. Don't know. I also need to edit a video for tomorrow on my phone. So I have a video that needs to be edited on my phone. So I think once my phone is done charging, I'm going to edit that video. I'm going to order my son's rice balls. I need to figure out which. It's a lot of stuff to figure out. So yeah, we're gonna figure things out. So I'm reading Bound on the Kobo, Cloud Color. That's what I'm reading. We're going to finish Sincerely Stoneheart on the Kobo Libra Color. I'm just setting everything up so I know. On the Color Soft, I think I want to do A Bride of Fallen Stars by Victoria McCombs. It just sounds really interesting, and it's a fantasy. Not now. It just sounds really good. I don't know. I haven't read anything from her. She's a Christian fantasy author. And I think I want to read a book from her. I don't know what's going on. And the cover is just, this cover, y'all, it eats. It eats. It eats. And I haven't touched my color soft in a minute. So we're going to go with that. I think I do want to do favored. But I'm going to see what else I have out on Kindle Unlimited. I did also just binge purchase a bunch of free books from an author. I think she writes clean romances, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, I like to check BookBub, I think is what it's called. They typically have a bunch of like lists for free books that you can get from any genre. I typically look at the contemporary romances. I typically look at the Christian fiction, the Christian nonfiction books that they have available, sometimes sci-fi. But this author, Deja R. Willow, literally just had all, I think, 19 or 16 of her books available for free. Typically, when I'm on TikTok, I look at people who are talking about free books that are available. I typically try to stick to the clean fiction novels or the fantasy novels. I think it was one author that I had accidentally got her books and didn't even realize they were not clean, and I kind of got irritated by that. But yeah, this author literally just gave away all of her books for free for I think a couple of days, and I snagged them all up, and I think they're clean. I think so. I hope so. Again, sometimes I don't typically get, sometimes I might not find like clean books, but I typically try to stick to the clean novels. Yes, I still read my fantasies and my sci-fis and my romances, but 80 to 90% of the time they're clean. I'll say that. But yeah, I don't know what I want to read on this. And again, I try to make sure they're different, like genres if possible. I just don't know what I want to read on this one. Let me see. So I have a fantasy. I have a Christian fantasy. This is Christian, like, I don't even know what to call this. This is fantasy. So fantasy. This is going to be a sci-fi eventually. So I could just do the romance on this and call it a day. We're going to go the romance route. We're just going to do it. We're going to go the romance route. And then I can find something on this one to read. We're just going to do it. Let me just make sure they did not mark this. Okay. And people are always wondering, like, why I have so many e-readers and why I do what I do. This is why, because I typically am reading different genres. So right here, that is technically, on here I'm reading one book. On here I'm reading one book. On here I'm reading technically two books. This is one book. On my Kobos, I like that I have options to read multiple books. And then I don't know what I'm going to be reading on this one. So I need to look through and see what I want to read. Because I already read Dawn of Grace and that was good. It was good. I know what I want to do. Donna McNeely. I need to get back into her books. If I don't see anything specifically that I want to read just from browsing, I'm going to pick up a Donna McNeely book. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. If I don't see a book that I want to read, I'm going to just read Donna McNeely. I have arcs that I could read too, but oh, I did just get the series too. I could do that. But I kind of want to do a biblical fiction because I don't have a biblical fiction yet on the radar. So that's what we're going to do. And I have biblical fiction on here, but obviously when I'm downloading off of Amazon, the Amazon books come up first instead of the ones that I put on here. So yeah, we did Dawn of Grace, which was good. Did A Deeper Well, which was good. Now I just got to find the books that I put on here. Celebrate. It was so good. Why am I getting, I'm aware of that already. So, okay. So we have Rosanna and White, her biblical fiction I have not read. I could go that route. I could read some of her books. But I feel like I'm Rosanna and White out right now. I need a break. I think she has her books coming out too in May. I want a biblical fiction now. I specifically want to read biblical fiction. I don't want another fantasy right now. So, if I don't find anything, I'm going to go with Donna McNeely and just reread her series. Oh, there's Jana Bray. I think that's how you say her name. I could do that. There's this book, Anna of Arimathea. Oh, I have The Nature of Love. I could do that. I could do Cold Threats by Nancy, but I don't want a thriller right now. Okay, Angela Hunt. I could pick up on the next book in her series, which I don't know if it's Apostle Sister or A Woman's Word. I don't know. Because I do need to catch up on her books. Felicity Elaine. I could catch up on her books. But I know I said, oh, right, the Baby Dragon Cafe. I said biblical fiction, right? I did. I said biblical fiction. Let's not play games. I said biblical fiction. So let's do that. Oh, we have Nicole DC on here too. I was about to say, Tessa, her new book ain't come out yet. No. All right, y'all. I can't decide. So, because I cannot decide, I'm going to go with what I said and do Donna McNeely. Because we do have her on here. I know I have her on here. And I did read book 1 already. So, I'm going to probably reread book 1. Yes, I do have Eyes of the Lord on here. So I'm talking about her Whispers on the Wind trilogy. I read Rain. It was good. I think I read Whirlwind as well, which is book 2. And then there's Mantle. And it follows the story of Elijah. And I think Mantle has Elisha in it as well. Rain was so good. I think I did a reading blog. If I did, click the eye for that. But I wanted to reread it because I want to finish on with the series. I think The Eyes of the Lord is a novella within the series. So, for the eyes of the Lord range throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. 2 Chronicles 16:9a. 896 BC. Okay. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is just open all her books. Come on now. One thing I wish that they would do with the Kindle is like once you're in search mode, you don't have to go backwards. Like, just let me stay where I am. Like that, I think that's what I like about Kobo. Is like once I search a book, I can go back to the search if I'm not mistaken. It's like certain things I like about Kobo, certain things I like about Kindle. I'm glad I have both ecosystems. Let me look it up one more time. Because I want to open all the books, because then once I open them, they're already at the top, and then I ain't got to do no more researching. Because then it's already opened and at the top. Cool. And they are available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you are a Kindle Unlimited girly, just look it up on Kindle Unlimited. But I already own the first 2 books because I got them available through the through the publisher. So now they should be at the top. Yes. Yes, they are. And so I'm going to start with the eyes of the Lord. Okay, so now we have the books that I'm going to read. Okay, so we're gonna start over. Excuse you. Don't play with me. That was disrespectful. This doesn't show the cover. All right, well, this is not showing the cover of the book for some reason, but if I exit, this is the thing that I can't stand sometimes about Kindle, because it makes no sense. So the first book I'm going to be reading is The Eyes of the Lord here. And then I'm going to read the actual series of The Whispers of the Wind. Rain, Whispers on the Wind. I'm sorry, Rain, Whirlwind, and Mantle, which is the Whispers of the Wind trilogy. So that's on the Kindle Basic, which I have in the matcha color, I think it is. On the Paperwhite that I have, I'm going to go with Favored. Sorry, and this is a biblical fiction series about Elijah. This is Favored by Faith Arsenault, I think that's her name. This is the first book in Faith, Football, and Faith Forever series. It's a sports romance. I'm not really big on sports romances. The ones that I used to read growing up were a little raunchy. So I'm actually interested to find more that are more on the wholesome side. And then on the color softs, I'm going to go with A Bride of Fallen Stars by Victoria McCombs. To save the sky, she needs the king. And this is going to be a Christian fantasy. I'm excited. I have not read anything from this author. I have most of her books, but I've never read anything from her. So far we have biblical fiction, contemporary romance, and fantasy. Christian, of course. Then on my Kobo Clara color, I'm going to be reading Direbound. I actually started it already, and I am 4 chapters in. Well, 3 chapters in. I'm on chapter 4 right now. Come on, turn off. Well, you don't want to turn off? It's not turning off. I just want to show you guys the cover. I don't understand. There we go. Direbound. It's the first book in the Wolves of Ruin trilogy series. I don't know, but I'm 4 chapters in, so we have that. And then on the Kobo Libra color, I'm finishing up Sincerely Stoneheart. I'm 47% of the way through. It says I have 1 hour left to go, and then I'm gonna hop over to reading. I guess I could show y'all Recorder. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Hold on. No, that's not what I want to do. Go back. I'm going to hop over to Recorder by Cathy McCrumb, which is a Christian sci-fi. And then I'm also reading The Unseen Realm. Oh, I can't show y'all the cover. I will have to turn it off. I'm also reading The Unseen Realm by Michael S. Heiser. And then I think I'm going to just have to turn my buttons on. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn the buttons on to and when I say this is so good, y'all, it's really good. But I'm also reading the exposition, the Christ-centered exposition, exalting Jesus in Romans. So a lot of Christian novels, actually, shockingly, a lot more. Well, not shockingly. This is what I'm trying to do a lot more of, is Christian books. But yeah, that is all of the reading that you guys can see. But let me fix my settings, y'all. Settings. Is it energy saving? I don't forgot where the setting is. Yes. And then I can turn on my Kobo. With the button now. Okay. So that is the plan. That is the plan with all of my devices with reading. So And these, I got these off of Etsy. I don't even know where they're from anymore, honestly. Let me see. Yeah, my Kindles go in here. So yeah, that's the plan for reading. I don't know the order in which we're gonna do things, but I don't even know if they have audiobooks for these. So let me figure out audiobooks if they have any. Probably not. Which is not gonna be fun for me because I prefer audiobooks. But if not, we can figure that out. None for Donna McNeely, unfortunately. I know Faith Arkano does not have any. Victoria McCombs, she will probably have some, but not for that one, most likely. Yep, not for that one, unfortunately. I do have a credit on Audible because I did get 3 months of Audible free when I got my Color Softs. So none of those. Direbound I already have out. I have the Audible for that already. I think what I'm gonna do, let me check Audible. Let me check Audible. I do have My Dear Hemlock on there. Let me see. Does Donna McNeely have? She does. So Rain and Whirlwind are on there. But I don't want to use the credit. I don't. Like, if I had to use the credit, I would use the credit for the book that I have now. Or I can buy the audiobook for $5.18. But do I want to do that? Both of them will be $5.18 to buy. But I prefer, if I buy Audible books, I just prefer the Audible books to be books like I'm actually going to listen to, like forever and ever. And so for me, that would be like me spending my Audible credit on say like getting the other book. I don't know. So I'm gonna go and chill out, and I'll come back to you guys when I have an update on like a book or something, because it's already 1:40. So I probably should order my son's lunch now and get to editing this book. So my phone is on 87%. While my phone is on 87%, I'm going to charge the camera, and I'll come back to y'all. Hey y'all. So it's currently 9:50. I'm on the phone with hubby and I got dinner. Soul food. I probably shouldn't be eating this because I do go to the cardiologist in the morning. But this is what everybody's eating. Candy yams, macaroni, and fried chicken. I'm not going to eat all of it. I am going to moderate how I'm eating it. I have water here. And yeah, I figured out what was going on with my computer as far as CapCut. And I would have to take drastic measures to make room on my computer. And I don't feel like doing that. And so I'm going to go back to my old video editing software to just edit. I figured out how to use LUTs on it. And so, yeah, I'm just going to use that software to edit on my computer. I ended up upgrading the software, but then the software was bugging out. And so I just went back to downgrading the software to what it used to be. So I'm going to come back to you guys tomorrow, probably take you guys with me to my appointment. I'm nervous. I don't know what they're going to say, what's up with my heart, or whatever the case may be, but we're going to do what we need to do. But yeah, I'm chilling with my son, eating dinner, and watching anime. So I'm gonna go and talk to you guys. I have not done any reading. I've had a meeting, but the meeting was cut short because one of the youth at my church had got hurt, so that meeting had to be cut short. So yeah, we do meet 2 more times this month before we go on our summer break. So yeah, I'm gonna go spend time with my son so that we can have mother-son time on the phone with Babe and little mama. But yeah, I'll convene with you guys tomorrow. I may read tonight, may not. I don't know because I do have to go to my appointment in the morning. My package is ready to go as well for tomorrow. But yeah, I have my video set to upload tomorrow, which is my book haul of the J.I. Packer. And I did opt, after I get my other book, to get 2 more J.I. Packer books because he has one on the Lord's Prayer and one on the Ten Commandments. I did do some research on them and they are kind of interesting. So I do want those 2 books before I get into the John Piper, because the books from John Piper that I want are not available as of yet. Only one of them. And so I figured I would get the other 2 books that I want from Packer before I get those from John Piper. And then I'm thinking of getting Bible sets, some journaling Bible sets from Crossway specifically for what I'm working through as far as books. And it's something I'm working on. And so I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about it. So I think I'm gonna get the scripture journal sets, and they do have them available up for review. The actual like scripture sets, like full sets of the Old Testament and New Testament. So I'm thinking I'm going that route, and getting these sets. I don't know. Because I could just get a whole Bible, but I feel like the sets will be easier to maneuver. But then, I don't know. I feel like just getting one big Bible would be better. I don't know. But I'll come back to you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go so that I could watch this anime because I did pause it to make this video. So I'm going to go. Y'all probably hear him smacking. He's making faces right now. So peace out.
Bye, guys.
Hey, y'all. It is 1:23 p.m. It is Wednesday. I had my appointment this morning at 8:45. I was there until like 12:45, y'all. I was there for 4 hours at this appointment for cardiology. My heart is definitely working overtime. So I currently have a heart monitor on. I did do a bunch of tests. I think I did 3, and I did an echo, so ultrasound and all that. But yeah, I did a breathing test. I did a stress test. And they want me to come back and do a nuclear test at the end of the month. So yeah. Graves has basically now put my heart into overacting, which is crazy because now like I'm pretty much, my thyroid is almost regulated pretty much at this point, and now my heart is like used to overworking itself, and it's still overworking itself. And so I do have the heart monitor on right now as we speak, and I have to keep it on for 5 days. So at least I'm not imagining things, because sometimes I would feel like my I was saying neurologist, but sometimes I would feel like my endo would make me feel like I'm like imagining things, but I'm not. So that's good. That is good. So it's great to like, it's like one of those things when it's like, it's great to have answers, but it's annoying to have answers because it's something else to now deal with. But yeah, I do get out of breath really, really fast. My heart beats really fast. It's over working itself. So yeah, I have the heart monitor on. I have to keep it on until Monday. So while at this woman's retreat, I'll be having this on, and it's literally right here on me. So that's fun. But my Nespresso order, the other half of it, got delivered this morning. Oh, and also my toe is throbbing, so I have to get that done. They did schedule 2 appointments, so I have to get a venous something test to check my legs because it does go numb at night a lot more frequently, which has to do with obviously my heart overworking itself. So I'm going to do that June 10th. They did originally try to schedule it for June 3rd. That's my birthday. I already have too much going on medically. I don't want to do anything on my birthday medically. I just don't. And so I was technically going to have my foot done the week after, or like 2 days after my birthday, but I scheduled that test for June 10th. So I'm back to having to go to get my foot done after Pentecost, which is going to be crazy because Pentecost is the 24th. The 30th, we have a tea party that I'm going to. Then June 1st, my son has an appointment. I think it's June 1st. He has an appointment. The 3rd is my birthday. So I have no choice but to get it done right after Pentecost. Which technically that would be like Memorial the week after or the day after, whatever. So I'm like overwhelmed at this point. So overwhelmed. So yeah, but Nespresso. So I ordered Nespresso. Y'all know Nespresso is expensive. I think I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. If not, whatever. I ordered Nespresso, and it's like every time they ship my stuff, I'm missing something. And they were missing 2 items. So I'm going to show you guys. I shared it in the last vlog that I recorded when I went away with Babe. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I got because I didn't show it. So they had a code, and the bag that I kept mentioning in the last videos that I said I wanted, I finally got it. So they had a code to get Stormio coffee sleeve, a sleeve of Stormio, and then the bag, because the bag actually came out, at least in other countries, it came out with the lavender coffee, the lavender cups, the travel mug and the travel tumbler. For some reason in the US they did not have it out like that. They only had it out as like a coupon code type of thing. Whatever. So I have Stormio coffee pod. The sleeve is green. Never tasted it, I don't think. I mean, no, I did taste it, but it was like in like the sampler pack. I think I actually still have the actual coffee pod sampler in the kitchen. Never tasted it, but it's a strength of 8 out of 12, roastiness of 4, and it has spice notes. I think that's all there is to it. I don't really. Let's see. Cereal aromatics with spice and wood. Nicaraguan and Guatemalan notes. So yeah, I don't know much about it, but I'm obviously gonna watch videos. But it came with this, and then I don't even know if I can put this on because the heart monitor is on, so I don't really know. I'm gonna stick it over here. Put the magnet off. I don't think I should put the magnet on. We're just not gonna put the magnet on, but we're gonna stick the mic over on this side. But yeah. But the bag is cute, y'all. I love the bag. It's just a regular canvas bag. It says Coffee Vibes on it in lavender. It's coming up really pale. The handles are lavender. It has the Nespresso logo here in lavender. It's gorgeous. The inside has a little zipper pocket here. And then on the inside, on both sides, on the corners, there's like this little like water bottle or cup holder thingies. I love the bag. I can't wait to use it. I wanted the bag specifically for like Bible study things. So that's what came with it. And then I got the travel tumbler because y'all know I got my lavender one, which I actually have decaf lavender coffee in the fridge getting cold. But I got the lavender cup. So obviously I had to get the pink one. It's really not pink to me. It's not giving like bubblegum pink. It's giving more like salmon pink. So that's what it looks like. It's literally more of a salmon kind of pink, in my opinion, personally. It's a nice pink, but it's not, I don't know. It doesn't give really bubblegum to me. It gives more of like a salmony pink. I don't know. And then I also got my mom the the blue bottle collection one. So it's just like a blue color. The blue is really nice. So I think once we move, I do want to get my hands on the blue cup for myself. I then got 2 more of the festive collection espressos from the original line because it's so good. This is, let me see if I can say the notes. It is Rwanda, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Kenyan Arabica blend of coffees. It's cereal and fruity notes and woody undertones. This coffee is so good. They no longer have it in the Vertuo, and so I do have 2 backups already of the original line, and I snagged 2 more of the original line ones because they're so good. Then I picked up some blue bottle blends. So I found out from, I think her name is Natalie. Let me look it up because I do follow her. I follow her on TikTok and I follow her on YouTube. Follow her on both TikTok and YouTube. So let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell y'all her name. Let me see if I could tell because she makes a lot of coffee videos, specifically Nespresso coffee based videos. Yeah, Natalie is her name. This is what she looks like. She always makes a lot of videos about Nespresso. Lots of videos of like Nespresso coffees. There's a few other people that I do follow, but she's the main one that I watch because she makes like quick videos, quick recipe videos. And she was talking about the new coffee that they came out with. Now, I knew they were coming out with a pink cup, but I didn't know that they were coming out with a new coffee with blue bottle. And y'all know the Nola. So I did grab another box of the Nola. So I have one that's opened, and then I have two backups. This one, and then the other one that's in the kitchen. So the Nola blend is amazing. I love it so much. It is coffee with chicory flavor. It is a double espresso, and on here it tells you specifically how to make it iced. This is so good. It's Blue Bottle Sublime Favorite Nola Iced Coffee. It's chicory flavor, and it is so good. I didn't think I would like it because it said chicory, but y'all, this is so good. And then the Blue Bottle blend number 2 with red fruits, so good. I think the only one I haven't tried is blend number 1, and I could get it off of Amazon, but people on not Amazon, eBay, people on eBay are like doing the most with the pricing. So blend number 2 and blend the Nola blend, I learned my lesson. And so I said, when I saw that they had this, I said I'm buying 2 boxes immediately. So they have a coffee blend. So the last couple of ones that they have been double espressos. This is a coffee blend. It's bold. Literally, it's just called bold blend. And the notes are sweet caramel, roasted nuts, and malt. That's it. Welcome to the craft coffee made simple with just a touch of a button. You can savor Nespresso's take on the signature taste of Blue Bottle's bold blend. This collaboration offers tasting notes of sweet caramel, roasted nuts, and malt in an elegant, long-lasting cup. So, yeah. Whether you like your coffee black or with milk. So, yeah. That's it. And so, I learned my lesson. Got 2 boxes, just in case. And if it's good, I will probably order some more. And then I wanted to try this one. This is half caffeinato. This is 5 out of 12, level 2 out of 5 roasting. It's biscuity notes. It's a coffee, but this is made with a blend of decaf and regular coffee. It's Latin America and Africa. And so, yeah, it's sweet, biscuity notes, velvety texture, and I really wanted to try it. Especially with everything going on, I really have to get more into decaf coffee. I do have some decaf, but I definitely want to start getting more decaf. And so this is a half calf. So it's both blended together. So I got that to try. And then I also ordered Tanzania, but that was not in my order. So I definitely contacted them. I was missing something else. So outside of that, I ended up getting their Coffee Plus variety pack, which came with 2 double espressos, 3 coffee pods, and a cup. The cup was missing. So I did call them about that. But I did get all the like sleeves that came with it. So the double espressos that came with it were Ginseng Delight, which has ginseng extract and caramel flavor for mindful moments. And this is it. So, your pleasant treat for a brighter day. We enhanced our smooth blend of Arabica and Robusta with ginseng extract and delicious soft caramel flavor for a mindful moment. So, yeah. Rounded with its sweet biscuit notes invite you to enjoy legacy with every sip. Panics ginseng is what's included in this. So I've heard that this is pretty good. I wanted to try it out, and instead of just buying these individually, I just bought the set because I've actually, some of these I've tried already, and some of these I wanted to try. So I have not tried this. I wanted to try it. And then Active is a double espresso. This one is vitamin B6 with almond vanilla flavoring, and I've heard that this one is actually better than Sunny. What was it? Sunny vanilla, Sunny almond, or whatever it was that they had a couple years ago. It has vitamin B6 that can contribute to reduction of tiredness and fatigue. Y'all know with Graves, having migraines and all that stuff, I deal with tiredness and fatigue. And so I wanted to try this. This has potassium in it at 40 milligrams and vitamin B6 at 0.35 milligrams. So, yeah. It has an artificial almond vanilla flavor, but I heard that this isn't as strong as Sunny Almond was. So I'm hoping that this is good. This is almond vanilla flavored coffee built around soft, sweet biscuit notes, African, Asian, and Latin American Arabicas, rich in vitamin B6. So those are the 2 double espressos, and then the rest were coffees. So Vivita, I've had this before, love this one. I just haven't bought it in a minute. It has vitamin B12 in it to support immune health. So yeah, vitamin B12 at 0.5 mcgs, potassium at 210 milligrams in it per capsule. So yeah, this one says Latin American Arabicas meets the benefits of vitamin B12. It helps to support immune health. It has luxurious Brazilian Arabicas with sweet cereal notes. So yeah, it's giving you your 20% servings of recommended daily value. And so yeah, I do like the flavor of Vivita. I just haven't bought it in a minute. And Melozio Boost, I love Melozio, and so this one is just a boost. It's infused with extra caffeine, if I'm not mistaken. So Melozio Boost with caffeine from natural coffee extract, smooth, balanced. Enjoy Melozio's harmonious blend, just with an extra boost. And so this is cereal notes and honey sweetness with extra caffeine. So these 2 are not new to me. I've had both Vivita and Melozio before. I love Melozio. I have Melozio in there. It just has extra caffeine. Sometimes I need extra caffeine. And then Stormio Boost. Stormio Boost is literally just Stormio with extra caffeine. I mean, that's just the boost is that. And so, yeah, enjoy Stormio's dark blend with slow roasted Nicaraguan and Guatemalan coffees with cereal, spicy, and woody notes, enhanced with natural coffees. So yeah, so that's that. And so they literally just delivered the rest of my stuff this morning. So I bought an extra box of Tanzania because I love Tanzania. This is from the Samra Oranges by the Weekend collection. I love this because it has citrus notes. This is great if you like creamsicle coffees. I love making a creamsicle latte or something like that. And so I do like this. It's a level 5 out of 12, level 2 out of 5 roastiness, and it has citrus notes. It's a double espresso. This is amazing. And so I bought a backup of it. I like to have backups because I don't know when they're going to go out. And then this is a cup that came with this cup came with Stormio Boost, Melozio Boost, Levita, Ginseng, and Active. So it came with these 6 plus the cup, but my cup was not in the order. And so it's literally just the travel mug and the color. What color is this again? Vanilla Ice. I'm not going to open this one yet because my mother I bought this mug for her. And so I don't want to mix it up with hers. And I'm using my lavender one right now. But I'll show you guys. It's just like this white color. But I got it because it came with it. And typically they have sets that you can just get everything together. And so I went that route. But the mug wasn't in it. And so when I said my mug and my coffee wasn't in it for the price, y'all gonna give myself. And so, yeah. So that was everything I had got from Nespresso. So right now I'm trying to figure out my editing software because, it is working. Everything is working now. So I think I mentioned in the previous clip that my editing software was bugging out. So I think I'm just going to invest in a new tablet and use my tablet. Thinking about just getting the Samsung Tab S10 Plus and specifically just using that to edit specifically only, nothing else. Because it's becoming a hassle to edit on my computer because I do books and stuff on my computer and do work on my computer, but I'm running out of storage space on the computer, and I do have the hard drive, but it's becoming a lot. So I think I'm just going to, because we literally just transfer phone services to AT&T, I can get a tablet on the line. I can get an iPad for free. I don't want an iPad. I already have an iPad. So I'm an Android girly. That's just what I am through and through. So I'm going to go ahead and go bite the bullet and get that. Probably get two. Probably going to get the tab, the little inexpensive A tab, whatever, for my daughter. She has an iPad that my mother-in-law gave her, but she did something to the iPad. The iPad is literally disabled. Like, we can't do nothing on it. I'm not an iPad girly. I can't stand Apple. That's just, like, I have Apple products for work purposes. Once I move, I'm going to get back with the mentorship program and everything like that. I still owe one client some things, but I'm over Apple products personally. I'm an Android girly through and through. So I'm going to work on that, because just the hassle that I just went through with video editing software is not it. And I still can edit on my phone, but I'm running out of storage space on my phone already, and there's no micro SDs. But with a tablet, you can still add a micro SD. Y'all, make it make sense. Like, it's just a lot. And I literally have, so I have the video that's on my Insta360. That's one, right? I have this video I'm recording, and then I'm gonna tell you right now how many videos. So that's already 2 videos I mentioned. I have a total 4 videos already on my computer. That's 6 videos. 6 vlogs I'm behind on. 5 if you're not including this video. But including this, I am now 6 vlogs behind, because I have not had a chance to sit down and edit. And the one that I'm editing now, I was literally halfway done with it before CapCut started bugging out, because my computer is out of storage. So I think I'm just going to get the tablet and just use the tablet specifically for editing videos, because I can't do it. So I'm going back to my old software, but it's a little slow working. I did try to update it. It went haywire. I ain't got time for that. So yeah, we just gonna work on that. And so right now I have about almost 2 hours loaded into this here. So I'm gonna work on editing these 2 hours, and then add the rest of the videos and edit those, and then we'll work on that, because I have to have a video for Saturday, but Saturday is literally a couple days away. So we'll see what can be done, what can't be done, and move from there. But I'm gonna keep going, do what needs to be done. So it's currently 1:44. I do have some administrative work for church to do. I do have some administrative work for DOI to do, because I'm actually going to be hosting an event with another ministry that I will give you guys more information on, that you can actually take part in. But it's so much, and I'm exhausted, because I didn't expect that appointment to be so long. My toe was throbbing. I need to put these coffees back in the kitchen, so I'm gonna throw them in this bag and take them back to the kitchen. But yeah, I just need to be a little mindful with my heart for now, until we do that stress test, the nuclear stress test and stuff like that, because I don't know what's going on with my heart. I mean, I know what's going on, because clearly they told me what's going on, but it's so much, and it's so much that I wanted to cry in that office today, because I was over it, honestly. Is this coffee? Yeah, that's a coffee. But I trust God. In the midst, I trust God. I know my husband, he was frustrated. He was very angry. But I told him the Lord will see us through. He will see us through. But I'm going to go put this stuff up and chill out. It's 1:45. I'm going to chill out for the time being. And I'm going to read, because I haven't read yet. So I'm probably going to try to finish up reading Stoneheart. So I'm going to try to come... Oh, I didn't tell you guys the freebies. So I got 3 freebies for the Patuo. The Master Origins Colombia and in Mexico. So I got 3 boxes of those. Those are my freebies. And then I got one for the original. This is in Capriccio and Boleto, I think is how you say it. I will say the one thing I love about the DJI is how it autofocuses. I love that. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I ate already. I think my cup is cracked, y'all, and I'm kind of sad. Yeah, it's cracked. I bought this cup at Walmart, but somehow it cracked. I don't know what happened, y'all. I'm gonna have to throw it out. You would be the one to have cracked, right? Yeah, it's cracked. Nowhere else is it like broken. Yep, I'm gonna throw it out. It's no point, especially with us like packing up and stuff slowly. We've been looking at houses and it's been amazing. But all right, let me go. I'll come back to y'all a little later. Peace out. Good morning, guys. It is currently 7:58 in the morning. Just finished washing my face and all that great stuff. Usually I will lay down, but I don't have time for that. I have to pack today. I need to edit this daggone reading blog because, like I said, I have 6 blogs. 5 if you don't include the one I'm recording. But I have 6 blogs that are just on the computer that need to be edited. 3 on the computer, 2 on the camera, 1 on my Insta360. I need to actually like get these videos edited, and so that is the plan. I'm probably going to take my computer with me so that I can edit at the hotel. We're leaving tomorrow morning, my mom and I. We're going to take my grandfather to his appointment in the morning, and then we're going to swing by the church to grab something for my pastor, and then we're going to go pick up my daughter, because like I said, my daughter is with her dad at my mom and loves. My husband is going to stay over there because he has to actually work Saturday, because he didn't work last Saturday because we went on the church trip. And so he's going to pick up a shift Saturday, and then he's going to meet us at church on Sunday. And so everybody will be home Sunday. But yeah, we're going to pick up baby girl in the morning, and then we're going to go straight to our hotel upstate. We're going upstate to support our apostle for the women's retreat, and then check-in is around 3. So yeah, by the time we pick her up, we'll just take our time and go up there. And I think the event doesn't start until the evening, I think 6 o'clock. So I'll have time to parlay and just chill with my mom and my daughter, but I probably will edit because I'm really trying to do bulk of the editing today. And like I said, my vlogs have been like 3 hours long pretty much. So what is that sound? Don't tell me he left his phone. I gotta check to see if my son left his phone, because I heard a vibration just now. It's not my iPhone. It's not the phone for the heart monitor. It's not my regular phone. So I don't know if his phone is on the bed. And if he left his phone, I gotta tell his father to come pick it up, because I literally just told his dad that he had the phone in his bag. But yeah, so the plan today, I need to send my photo over to the ministry that had requested for me to do an event as Daughter of Increase. So I need to send my photo over there to them. I need to edit the video. I want to at least get 2 hours or 2.5 hours, if not finished editing today. I'm just dreading it. I need to read. I have not read. Yesterday, I just was out of it. I didn't have no energy. It was a lot with the information being taken in, with all the testing. I was entitled to yesterday. I literally came home and took 2 naps. That's how tired I was. And so, yeah, I'm going to do that today and pack. I'm going to pack the suitcase. I'm not even going to do the duffel bag, just because now that I know that my heart is being overworked, I don't want to overwork it more than it needs to. So the suitcase is what I'm going to pack. And because my dress is big, I can't shove it in a duffel bag. So I have to pack my husband's stuff up because he's going to need it for Sunday. So when I pick up my daughter, I'm going to like take that to him. And then I also have sweatpants and a t-shirt that's there I need to bring back. And so, yeah, I do need to pack today. So I'm going to take this out because I'm going to put all my like body and face stuff in there. The suitcase is still out, so that's great. My husband's stuff is out for Sunday. His jeans and his shirt with his sneakers. Baby girl stuff. Her skirt, I think I left it out. She has a black skirt because we have to wear black and white. I am going to see if she has any dresses. she can wear. But if not, she's just going to do the black skirt with the white shirt and call it a day. But I do need to start going through her bins anyway and throwing things out. So yeah, that's the plan for today. So actually, let me write everything down, because if I don't, it won't get done. So let me edit my stack. Let me do a to-do list for today. I think I can add that on here. Can I? No, I can't. To do, yes. Is it to do or is it task? No, it's to do. Add my day. Yes. All right. So I will probably do a what's on my phone. I don't know. I used to love making those videos. Let me edit this and then swap these over. Yeah, there we go. So on my home screen, I have this, like, I don't know what this thing is called on Android. I don't know. It just, like, gives you, like, I forgot what it's called. Let me click it. It's like a summary of your day. I don't even know. But depending on when I click it, it says good morning or good afternoon or whatever. And it just gives me a summary. So since this morning, it's giving me a summary of my sleep score, which is 72. I slept for 7 hours and 5 minutes, which makes sense. Yeah. It tells me what the weather is. It tells me my energy score, which is 82. And then it gives me, like, if there's an event going on today, it'll tell me the events that are going on for today. And then I have it set to tell me anything music-wise for Spotify and YouTube-wise as well, because obviously I like watching YouTube. But this is literally what my thing looks like. So that's that. When I swipe it, it tells me, like, any daily things. So, like, I have things that I have on here, like Pack for Treats and Photo, Send Dance Collective info, Youth Conference info. And I have a couple of those. So I have daily videos and TBR. But I'm going to go on to the, I think it's called the To Do My Day. I don't even know what this is, but it's a Microsoft, like, thing. Yeah, we can delete all of this because ain't no point. Yeah. Okay. Task. What's that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to eventually, like, update that, but we're gonna go to my day. My day. And then, like I said, I need to pack my bag, pack suitcase. No. Sort clothes first. Then pack suitcase. Send photo to him for the flyer. I'm gonna just say, yeah, okay. Edit video for sure. And read. I don't even care what book I read. I just want to read at this point. I really want to finish Stoneheart. Finish Stoneheart, maybe? That's a possibility, maybe, question mark. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do today. Oh, fix baby girl bed. Because when we get back, I ain't going to do nothing. I mean, I could fix it tomorrow, but she'll be here. So, I mean, Saturday. So, yeah. Because I literally just do all teddy bears and stuff in the bed. So, sort clothes out, meaning, like, figure out what I'm going to be wearing. Pack the suitcase up, send the photo for the flyer, edit video, read, try to finish Stoneheart, and fix baby girl bed. I feel like I could do that because I don't have to do anything today. Oh, I do need to put in refill because I do have to go to the doctor next week. Put in refill for prescription. Update planner. I need to start looking at I already found planners that I want to get for 2026 to 27 because the planners that I get are academic planners. So they go from June to is it June? They're basically academic planners. Y'all know those. They only go from like the summer to the summer. And so I started looking for new planners. I did find 3 new planners. You guys know I like to get the 2 small size planners and then a large planner. I fell off with it with everything going on, but I am going to pick back up on doing that because I do like the idea of having my regular everyday planner, my reading journal planner, and then my planner for faith related things. I just fell off with it because life has been lifing. But yeah, that's the plan for today. So I have that done, and then when I go here, it's there. So all the things I need to get done for today. So I will come back to you guys when I'm done doing some reading, packing, or editing. I figured out the editing software, so I'm good on that. I'm just going to probably stick to the editing software that I use. I've tried other things. CapCut was fun, but I ain't got time to be dealing with CapCut. I am still going to look into getting the tablets. I probably will talk with my mom about that over the weekend and figure that out. But yeah, I'm gonna just stick to what I know. You know, I think what it was is that I saw everybody using CapCut, and I was like, "Ooh, let me try it," and stuff like that, and it was cool. But I'm just gonna stick to what I know and stick to what I've loved using for years on my computer, which is VideoPad, and that's just what I use. I will update it to the VideoPad 18 and maybe eventually pay for the premium. But I have premium for VideoPad 16, which is like 2 versions old. And so right now I'm just going to stick to what I know. I don't have to use latest and greatest because what I've been using for years, 9+ years, has been working. I've been using my phone to edit videos. I've been using Billow on my phone to edit. And so like, I don't have to get sucked into what everyone else is doing. And I think that was part of it, is that I was getting sucked into that. And so I have the cameras. I'm just going to stick to the video editing apps that I use, Billow and VideoPad, and call it a day. CapCut was great, but I'm going to stick to what I know and keep going and doing what I've been doing and stop trying to change and things like that. Sometimes it's great to change and elevate, but then other times it can become a headache when it starts crashing and doing things that you're like, what's going on? So that's that. So let me start my day with some editing, literally just watching YouTube videos. I've been watching Alana Estelle. I hope I'm saying her name right, but she does a lot of book reviews on like classics, and y'all know I'm about to get my classics bag. I'm trying to figure out when to start that because like y'all know I want to start with Pilgrim's Progress, but I want to do a whole series on it, but I'm trying to figure out like how to go about that. But I'm behind on so many ideas with everything, especially with everything that is transpiring with this move. Like, yeah, I gotta start packing up things. So y'all will slowly start seeing things like disappear because I'm packing. I'm not gonna do the bulk of my packing specifically until my son finishes school, because him and baby girl gotta go because this room will be torn apart. Yeah, and then I have to repackage up the books. Like my mom, my brothers and I were talking, and my brother was like, "Yo, them books, them books is heavy." I was like, "Nah, the way that I had packaged those books were not proper," because I literally just built the boxes, and then was giving them the books to pack, and then built another box on top of the box and was giving them the books to pack. So those boxes are not packed properly, and so I guess while I'm packing those boxes, I'll be able to just figure things out, as far as like what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping. And then I'll probably just have a bin of all the books that I want to sell or give away or whatever the case may be. But I'm thinking of doing a free little library. Probably not this house that we're going to, because like I said, we do have to make a pit stop and go to another house before we actually get the house that we're buying. Unfortunately, because we don't have the time frame to stay here longer than we wanted to before we got the house that we were buying. But yeah, I think I want to build a little free library. So I don't know if I want to buy one or build it, but I'm leaning towards building it. Don't know. I got to figure out what that entails as far as like registering into the free little library system and whatnot. But it's been something on my mind because I love a good free little library, but I want one that is like strictly like a Christian based free little library where I could just throw my little Christian books in, people can take a book, and y'all grabbing a book that is good, but also like a little bit of faith in it. Like, just saying. But yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling. Let me go. I do have coffee. The coffee that I made yesterday, I left in there to get cold and totally forgot that it was in there. So this is the lavender vanilla decaf, French French lavender vanilla decaf from Nespresso with the last drops of my Starbucks lavender vanilla oat milk creamer. I cannot find it anywhere. I'm pretty sure I can get it from Walmart, but I was buying mine from Amazon. Amazon no longer has it. Like, they're out of stock on Amazon, which kind of makes me sad. They still have the brown sugar creamer, but as far as the lavender latte, they out of stock. Absolutely out of stock, but they still have the brown sugar cinnamon one. I don't want that one. I want the lavender one. And obviously, I just bought some lavender syrup, but this creamer was good. So I'm kind of sad because there's like nowhere else. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Pause. There's a lavender white chocolate powder drink. Oh, but it's a 4.2 rating. Hold on. I might have to try that out. Yeah, lavender white chocolate gourmet powder. We got to see reviews. But yeah, let me go. I'll be rambling on. That's why my videos be so long. Let me go watch a couple videos. I'm going to put this phone to the side. I will charge it later because it is at 81%. So I'm going to put this on my son's bed because I got to pack that up. I got to pack a lot more than I usually would because I have to have this on for 5 days. I don't like it here. I don't. But anything to get my life back. Why did he leave his pencil? This child. I'll check the bed to see if that was his phone. My husband is going to his old job with baby girl. He used to work in the actual school system. So he's going to take baby girl to his old job today. And so I probably won't hear from them until later, which is fine. But I will say I'm happy that he's had this time and that it's actually been great. I will be honest. I was nervous, y'all. I was nervous. If you're a mom, you know, you get nervous, you know, when you got kids with the husband for the first time, for a very long time. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. But he has done such a wonderful job with baby girl. And yeah, I'm very, I could leave him. I could leave him again. I could leave him again with baby girl. But you know, I'm happy he had that time with her alone, without me, without mom there. Obviously mom is there like at night, but he's had that quality time with her alone. They was watching basketball. He was watching Creed, Michael Jackson with her, and baby girl was having a ball. He said when he was watching Creed, she was making the like little sounds like she was fighting. And so I love that for him, that he got that time with her. So let's get going. Let's get going. I'm so exhausted. Ugh. But we are going to get going on editing a video today. So yeah, I'm going to try because this video was like 3 hours long. This video is, how long is this video? Yep, this video is almost 4 hours long, y'all. Well, obviously, there's certain clips I have to speed up and stuff like that. Because I initially was editing this video in CapCut. I think I got like an hour and a half, 2 hours in. And then CapCut started breaking out. So I have to re-edit from the beginning. And now it's telling me load disk space. And it's like, come on. It's like, stop messing with me. Just let me edit my video, please. Just let me edit my video, please. I'm going to delete this because I don't need this on my computer right now. I have it in my email. So yeah, let me go. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey y'all. So it is 11:43 right now. I got about almost 2 hours into editing. Everything just started bugging out right now. I don't know what's going on. I really just don't get it. It's saying that I have something going on with the temper. I don't know. Storage stuff is going on, and so now because of storage space and it, like, I know I have 21 gigabytes of storage space, but because of the editing software, it's saying I only have 332 megabytes free, which I know is a lie. It's just so frustrating. It is so absolutely frustrating because I can't find out where it is that's taking up storage space. Like, I really can't find it to delete it. And it's not in my recycling bin. It's not in the catch files. It's a temporary file. Clearly, I can see that it's a temporary file because it's saying 45.2 gigabytes. But when I click temporary files, it's not showing me where in the temporary files that is taking up all that space. And so I'm just taking a pause. I closed the app, can't even open the app up, can't open up Spotify. I can't open anything on my freaking computer because of storage, and it's starting to frustrate me. I was halfway through editing, and yeah, so I spoke to Little Mama and Babe. They're doing great. They're about to go to Mama Love Shop. Not sure if you guys can hear the fire truck going by. But Sunday, we're going to look at 3 houses, maybe 4, but 3 for sure, which is fun. I don't know if I'm going to record that. Probably not. I'm excited about one house in particular. Like, not excited, but excited nonetheless. And so, yeah, we're going to go look at 3 places. So we might be moving sooner than waiting until June because it's not too far from where we are right now. So it's still like in the city that we're in now, which is great, but not what we wanted, if that makes sense. So that is happening on Sunday. Yeah, like, I literally can do nothing. I absolutely can do nothing on my computer, and it is frustrating. I can't download anything. I can't do anything. I don't know. And I'm getting frustrated because all I want to do is edit my videos. All I want to do is edit my videos, and I can't. And so this is why videos have been late, and the only videos you've been seeing are like the quick ones that I can quickly upload on my, like, edit and upload on my phone, because I can't do anything else. And I'm not understanding what the issue is. I can't find where the issue is. And I mean, I done deleted stuff off the computer. It's frustrating. It's frustrating just to edit. Just to edit. It's pissing me off. So yeah, like, it's literally saying I can't open website links because I'm out of memory. I need to send off, delete this, because I don't need to do that. I need to send an email off, but I gotta wait until they let me know. Do I send the email or do I just send it to her? I gotta send my headshot photo over. I was almost done editing, y'all. Almost done editing this video. And I can't even open up the daggone thing anymore. Let me open up Task Manager. Maybe, just maybe, that's the problem. Let's see. Maybe it's still open. I don't even know why this is open. So let's just close that all the way. First of all, VideoPad is still open. Like, it's like 5 freaking things open. So let's just close all of them. Number 1. In task. Okay. We've ended the task. Okay. Why are you telling me I have a trial? It keeps telling me I have a trial, but I don't have a trial. I have the actual code. Y'all, this is starting to get frustrating. It's really starting to get frustrating. It's starting to frustrate me. Because I have codes and it's just I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I have a code. I put the code in and it works, and then yeah, like, y'all, I'm getting frustrated and I'm ready to just quit. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to quit because I don't understand what the issue is. Now it's saying I have 3.40 gigabytes. This is frustrating me, y'all. So I think I don't want to start packing right now because that's going to frustrate me too. Yeah, it's really just like all the things that I want to do are like going to frustrate me. It's 11:50, so I could go prepare me some lunch. I'm literally like an hour and 30 minutes into editing. And then every time I get out of the editor, it takes out all of my LUTs. And so then I have to put my LUTs back in. And at this point, I'm ready to trash the video. But in the video, I read the Ark and the Dove, and I liked the book, and I wanted to talk about the book with you guys because it was a great read. And I think I started another book, and then y'all, vlogging, I'm like this close to just not vlogging anymore. Like, I'm this close to just not vlogging anymore because editing is starting to wear me thin. And I haven't even gotten back into teaching videos. And so if this is what it is with just vlogging videos and my teaching videos are just as long, I give up. I give up at this point. So I'm just over it. I'm over it. I'm going to let this do what it needs to do and render and all that great stuff. And I don't know. Have coffee, so I could read. But I low-key don't even want to do that. But why do I keep putting these in the wrong cases? I don't know. So let's fix that right now. But I could read and finish Stoneheart and get that over with because I'm over it right now. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm letting y'all know I am absolutely over everything at this point. I'm over it. Because I'm not understanding why. Just why. So that's where I'm at. Everything is irritating me. Everything is annoying me. And I just don't want to do anything. Because why? I think that's the question of the day. Why? I wanted to clean underneath. Let me put this on my neck right now. I wanted to fix my thing underneath the bed. I just wanted to do things, but I'm like, why? Just why? Because I'm over it right at this point in time. I'm over it. That's just where I'm at. So I'm gonna try my best to finish this stupid book. It's not stupid, y'all. I'm 49% of the way through, 1 hour to go. But editing is frustrating the life out of me at this point. And if my LUTs don't come back, I then have to go clip by clip. I have 33 clips. Of the 33, 31 of them are video clips because I'm not including the intro and outro, and I have to apply the LUTs. So I think what I'll do is I'll just edit once it's like rendered, because with the thing that I use, you have to render the clips, then you have to edit them, and as you edit them, they re-render. So annoying. And then I have to put the LUTs, and then they re-render. And so if they don't come back, because the LUTs are already on, I can see that the effects are on, but they're put to 0. Which is like, why would you put them to 0 and leave the effects? At that point, I would rather you just take the effects off. But the effects are there, they're just set to 0. So if they're not going to come back to what they need to be on, I'm going to continue to edit. And then once I get to the last clip that needs to be edited, I will then go clip by clip. So that's 31 clips. I will put the strength back to 100. And then once that's done, all I have to do is render the video. Because at this point, I'm over it. So at least I know that the LUTs are on. I just have to put the strength back up. It's just like, why do I have to go through this? CapCut was cool, but it decided to act crazy because of storage space. And I don't have storage issues because my storage is good. It's just that when you're editing, it does a lot of issues with the cache in the back end of things with the video editing software. And this is why I'm like, I'm probably just going to go get the other tablet and just use that tablet strictly for editing purposes. Why? I could do something drastic and just delete all of my ebooks off my computer, but then I'm going to cry if I do that because I've worked hard to get all my ebooks on my computer. I'm just stressed out at this point, you guys. I'm sure your girl is stressed at this point. So I don't know. Don't know. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm going to go read. I'm going to let this do what it needs to do. And while that's doing what it needs to do, does my watch need to charge? Yes, my watch needs to charge. But I'm not going to charge my watch at this point in time. I'm going to take this off. Oops. I'm going to turn on my Steam Deck. Get on the productivity game that I have. And I'm going to take an hour because it says I have about an hour left in the audiobook. Or the book in general, rather, it says. Sorry, y'all. So, I'm going to put on I have Bluetooth on, don't I? There we go. Okay. So I'm going to play this game. Put it on for an hour because it says I have 1 hour to go to read on this book. I'm going to open the audio book on Audible. I'm going to take an hour to read. And then once I'm done reading, I will then go and eat something. So that'll be about 12. It's just 11:58 right now. By then, this should have been rendered, done what it needed to do, whatever the case is. I don't care. So, I think I want my character to be in the garden. No, sit in the gazebo. I want you to sit. Yes, I want to change my companion. You cute and all, but I don't really like you. Sorry. I want the little fairy. She's so cute. Oh, wait, no. It's a whole thing, y'all. Don't judge me. Maybe in the garden. Can you read? Yes, you're going to read in the garden. Why is it raining? Why is it raining in my garden? Yeah, no, turn that off. Just turn this up. You can have all sound effects and everything. So I'm going to set the vibe. I want birds singing. A little bit of wind. Turn that down in the background. And I think I want one more sound effect. So I have soothing wind. Birds, wind. Let's bring the cicadas down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's the sound that I want. We are going to do a 1 hour timer, 60 minutes. All right, so we're gonna go to Audible because it's gonna take a minute for that to do what it needs to do. So I'm on chapter 20 and I'm gonna get that going. And while that's going, I am gonna charge my camera up. So I'm gonna go read and I'll come back to you guys when I'm done and we'll see how far I get within an hour. Hey y'all, it is currently 1:14, as you can see, and I finished reading and listening to Sincerely Stoneheart. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. It was good. The last maybe 10 chapters or so, I felt were repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and so I just really didn't care. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know who that is calling me, but yeah, I just felt like it was repeating the same thing over and over again, and so I kind of checked out. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm giving it a 4 stars. It was pretty good though, and so I am finally done with that. So I actually need to log that into Bookly and also on Goodreads. But I'm finally done with that book. Oh, I didn't update on here. I finished this book. I don't know why I thought I said that I finished this book. Oh, I guess I just updated it on Goodreads. That's probably what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I finally finished Stoneheart. Not a 5 stars, babe. 4 stars. It was good. It was pretty good. So yeah, we're done with that. And so I want to get into Diary Bound a little bit more today. I can put my Kindles up. I don't think I want to read anything on my Kindles. I'm just not up for it. Not up for it. I do need to transfer some books. My video is almost done rendering, and so what I'm going to do while it's continuing to render is transfer the few books that I need to transfer over to one thing I hate about nails is that I can't grab what I need to grab. So let me put this on my neck. But yeah, it was good. It wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed it while it was going. It's just I felt like it was very repetitive in those last few chapters, and I seriously checked out. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was checked out those last few chapters because I'm like, why are we repeating the same thing over and over again? Like, can we say something new, please? Like, I get it, you do the same thing over and over, to get the attention of a believer, but come on, can we say something new at some point? And so that's just how I felt. So I'm going to transfer these books over to my Kobo and then get back into reading Diary Bound. I want to try to get... I didn't mean to open that book. Did not. Marcus unread, thank you. Just want to move these books over. Wait, I'm just transferring 4 books over because Shannon Chakraborty's second book just came out. And so I got that book and 3 other books. I'm going to transfer them to the Kobo. Honestly, I need to get her David Bot series again and reread those books. I do. I did start reading those a couple years ago. I don't even know if I have those. Let me see. And this is when she was under the name S.A. Chakraborty. But now she's known as Shannon Chakraborty. So I don't even know if I have it on here. Let's see. Let me type in her last name. Yeah, I don't think I have them on here anymore. Nope. But I started reading her previous series, City of Brass. Oh, they're on Kindle Unlimited though. I read City of Brass. And I don't think I continued on with the series, and I really did enjoy them. So that's something I need to try to figure out for sure. But I want to transfer these over right now. Honestly, let me see if I can find those books. Yeah, let me see if I can find them because I kind of want to reread those now that I'm thinking about it. I did enjoy those. But you guys know I have a bunch of other books that I said I wanted to do some reading for. So I kind of want to get into Recorder today, but I do want to get at least like 15-20 chapters into Diary Round before I pick that up. Empire of the Vampire is just on hold. So I'm going to take it off my Goodreads shelf for now and move it to soft DNF because it's not really a full DNF. I just don't want to see it right now. So we're going to move this. I'm going to make another shelf called On Hold. I don't want to say soft DNF, but whatever. We're just going to move it to soft DNF because I don't want it on my reading shelf when I'm not reading it right now. So we have Diary Brown and the Unseen Brown. And I have read them. I just haven't updated my TBR. But I do need to grab these books and then pop them on to the Kobo before I don't even know how to spell this lady's last name, so we are not going to butcher it. Baby. We're not. I'm going to respect her name. And then once I do this, I'm actually probably going to chill out, watch some anime, and eat, because I'm actually hungry right now. I had breakfast today. I have to start getting back into eating breakfast. So, yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to... The DaughterOfIncrease. I think it's called DaughterOfIncrease, that trilogy. I definitely read the first book. I don't know if I read the second book, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, it's called the DaughterOfIncrease trilogy. I definitely read City of Brass, and I enjoyed it from what I remember. Let me see. Yeah, I gave it 5 stars, apparently. Yeah, I just put, this was epic, can't wait for the sequel, for review to come. I never continued to write my review for the book. Don't know what my full thoughts were. And then I never continued on with reading the series whatsoever. So, yeah, we need to go back to that, because for some reason I want to read it, but I never continued reading it. So City of Brass, I know I read. Then there's Empire of Gold, which was book 3. And then book 2, I can't remember. And then there was 2 novellas. The Kingdom of Copper, that's what it was. And it has to do with I think there was one more book. I don't know what it's called. Oh, I don't need that. But yeah, it has to do with, what culture is this? I don't know. The Jinn culture? I don't know what the culture really is. But it takes place in Cairo. The 18th century Cairo. Yeah. So, czars, healings. I don't remember much, but I know that I enjoyed the book. And she has a new series. And I know I want to read it. That's all I know. Oh, I know I said I wanted to read this one too. So we're going to find this author as well. M.L. Wong. I'm just trying to find books that I know I want to read that I'm pretty sure are on my Kindle, but just the color, we like color. So I'm going to do this really quick. It's not going to take that long. And then I'm going to go about my business. Oh no, we are not about to sit here and do all of this for 50 hours. You're bugging. Yeah, we're just gonna take that, copy that. I'm not gonna, thank you. Because you're out of your mind if you think I'm finna sit here. Actually, I think I already have it on here. Let's see. It's already on here, correct? It is. All I have to do is just edit and send. Download data. We ain't even gotta do that. See? Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, we have the City of Brass, the Kingdom of Copper, and then yeah, that's what we're gonna get into, because I kind of want to get some old fantasies going. Like, I'm a fantasy girly through and through. I am highly aware. I'm gonna fix this situation. We're gonna fix it. Don't stress me out, y'all. Please don't stress me out. But yeah, it's 1:26. I don't gotta pick up my son today, so I get to just rest today. I get to rest and just chill. So once I transfer these books, I'm gonna go eat something, and then I'm going to get into Diabound. I'm gonna get about 15 chapters in. Oh, I can't even show you guys what 15 chapters is because I have the book in front of me. So I will tell you guys in a second. Let me just do this really quick. It's not going to take that long. Yep, this is what I want. Did we download the river of... No, you didn't download yet. Now you're downloading. Thank you. You've downloaded. Okay. We can close all of these out. I'm not even going to hold you. That cover is fire. All of these different, like, I don't understand why we always have like 50 miles. I'm not going to say I don't understand because I know different countries have different covers. But like, I feel like the UK covers are always better than American covers. Why? Their covers are always fire. And I don't understand why we have to have boring covers. Especially in a fantasy genres, their covers are always dope. I just be like, why? I want better covers. Let's do this really quick. That's not what I wanted, but whatever. And then we're going to do these. Send to device. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm pretty sure there's another book that I wanted to do, but oh, I forgot I had 8 books to pass over. Now I gotta see if I got the other book. I'm pretty sure the other book is on Kindle, so that's fine. Doesn't bother me. All right, y'all. Let me do this really quick. I'll come back. Okay, guys. So I'm back. Just removing some stuff off my iPhone, but yeah. So I'm gonna go on. Is it Hoopla I got the book from, or Libby? I don't honestly remember where I got the book from. No, it's Libby. Okay, so I borrowed the book from Libby for Direbound, and so if I read to chapter 20, I'll be at 34%. If I read to chapter 18, I'll be at 31. So the goal is to get to maybe chapter 18. I'm currently on chapter 4 right now, 6% in, and so I kind of want to just read up to there while eating, and so I am going to go grab me something to eat. It's 1:41 right now, so I'm going to grab something to eat, read from chapter 4 to possibly 18 or 20, and then maybe later on tonight I can start Recorder. I have that set to go here on the Kobo Libra color. I didn't want to transfer it to the Clara because I already have it on here, the whole series. So we have that ready to go, but I'm gonna go because I gotta use the bathroom really bad. My video is almost done rendering, and then I can get back to editing. And so hopefully by the time I'm done with reading and eating, I can get back to editing and finishing editing. And then while this is rendering with the edits, I can start Recorder. So I'm gonna go use the bathroom, eat, all that stuff, read, and then come back to you guys when I get ready to start Recorder to tell you guys what Recorder is about. But all I know is that Recorder is a Christian sci-fi. So yeah, that is the plan. So let me go and get that done now. Hey y'all, it is currently 3:49 p.m. I read up to chapter 20 in Direbound, so I'm at chapter 21 right now. So it says 37% in the book, but on the audiobook it says 38%. Let me show y'all. Audiobook says 38%. So I know when it comes specifically to Kobo, the like page numbers are kind of off because depending on how you size your fonts, it can be crazy. So so the book is good, but I will say the main character is kind of irritating me. It is a fantasy that features dire wolves, which is like a type of wolf, and I am definitely a wolf vampire girly. That's like the type of fantasy novels I like. And Marin, the main character, she's very much headstrong, kind of obnoxious and stupid, but she lives in a world where the commoners or poor people are treated terribly. Like, I mean, they're treated terribly. And so where she's from, a lot of children are being kidnapped, and she's trying to like prevent these kids from being kidnapped. What she does for money is she fights. Nothing crazy. Her dad was in the army, but something happened with her dad and he just up and left. I feel like it's more to that story with her father, but her mom has kind of gone mentally haywire. I feel like it's more to that with her mother as well. But yeah, she fell in love with this dude, and there was definitely something with that dude that kind of it shocked me. For sure. For sure. I wasn't expecting that little twist, but it's interesting to see it happen. So her love interest is not her love interest anymore because he's definitely a liar. I get why he lied, but he should have at least at some point told her the truth about who he was. Simple as that. But I'm enjoying the story thus far. I think there were maybe 2 times I had to skip in the book because of, R-rated content. Literally, I think it was only 2 times I had to skip. Yeah, only 2 times I literally had to skip. At the beginning of the book, and then, yeah, 2 times at the beginning of the book, I literally was like, I'm not reading this crap. And I skipped over it. But thus far, nothing else, like, to the sexual, to that extent has happened. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it thus far. She's kind of annoying me, though. She is with this wolf, and the wolf seems OD. Like, I mean, the wolf seems like a savage, and I love me a savage wolf, I love a wolf that knows how to stand her ground, and we're here for it. I'm just not understanding why the wolf bonded with her, because the only reason why she joined the army was to save her sister. Her sister went missing, and that's not like a secret. It's in the synopsis. And so we're just trying to figure things out, and it's just her going through the training and things like that. Thus far, it's interesting. I'm just braiding my hair right now. Yep, hair's coming out. Yep, I know it. I hate doing this, but if I don't do this now, I'm not going to want to do it at the retreat, and I think I'm going to wear it out tomorrow night. I'll wear it out, and then Saturday with the dress, I will probably put it in a low bun because I'm just over it. Those are literally like my hairstyles. 2 pigtail braids and wearing it in a bun until we can get this hair cut and done, because I'm just over it. Like, I'm just throwing the hair over here. But yeah, it's interesting. She's just irritating me because she's like doing things instead of trying to bond with her wolf, and she cannot leave her wolf, because if she does, it's one of those books like if you leave your bonded wolf, you'll die type thing, which is like it's a pretty known trope in books in a sense. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, but she's kind of annoying, just low-key a little bit, because she's trying to like do all these things on her own. Now, there is something going on with these kids being kidnapped from where she's from that's kind of making me really question things. I'm starting to question things because no one else really knows what's going on. Yeah. And even the people who like live close to her and her, but like closer to her, that should be having kids kidnapped, are not getting kidnapped. And so I have questions. I have questions to what's really going on. There is a character named Therion who's like picking on her, and I have theories as to why he's picking on her, but they're not like, I won't really know until we get further in the book, but I have theories as to why. But so far, Direbound is really good, so I'm hoping to, if not finish it tomorrow, get at least 75% of the way through. But it's 3:55. My video is completely rendered, so I'm gonna try to edit the rest of this footage, or at least try to get as far as I can before I get tired. So I'm probably going to put a timer on for like an hour and just sit through and edit as much as I can. And then we'll re-recorder. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the image of recorder somewhere on the screen as I talk about what the book is about, because I just know it's a Christian sci-fi. I know nothing else about it. I heard about it. I don't know whose channel it was, honestly. I don't know if it was Chantel Reads All Day, her channel. I really can't remember whose channel I watched it on. I feel like it was her channel, because that's where I find a lot of like sci-fi, fantasy, sometimes books from her. But I don't know. But we are going to put the Clara color away for now. And we have my Kobo Libra color ready to go. I have her set to go here. We have the Libby, not Libby, Hoopla. Get all this hair off me. Trying to get all the hair over here. We have the Libby audiobook here. And so I'm going to read what Amazon says. All right, so this is the Amazon page. It is the first book in the Children of the Consortium. Let's not look at the audiobook, please. Let's go to the Kindle page. But apparently, if you have Audible, you can listen to it for free with your subscription, which is cool. I like they have that as an option, because the price for Audible is crazy. But yeah, so let's look at it. It's a science fiction. Okay, yes. So it says the consortium is all, but Recorder can no longer obey. Recorder has no family, no friends, and no name. Donated to the consortium before birth, her sole purpose is to maintain and verify the records. A neural implant and drone ensure compliance, punishing for displays of bias. Suddenly cut off from controlling technology, Recorder tastes what it means to be human. But if the consortium discovers her feelings, everyone she knows will be in danger. With no name, no resources, and only an infinitesimal, I think that's how I say that word, possibility of escape, Recorder's time is running out. That is literally all there is to that. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that's the same thing that's on Goodreads. So it has a rating of 4.3 on Goodreads and 4.8 on Amazon. So it must be good. I mean, that's out of 5 stars. And so, yeah, I'm going to jump into that. I'm interested to see where it goes. I don't read much sci-fi, but when I do read sci-fi, I'm interested in reading sci-fi, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have an issue with sci-fi. I just don't read much of it. And so I'm excited. Sorry, y'all. I just don't want to pull too hard. I know I'm going to probably have lots of hair, come out, because I definitely had some of my hair pop the other day. So I know a bunch of hair is going to pop out. But yeah, my mic is on right here. I am going to do the side of my head. Probably put my bonnet back on, because I don't want to mess it up. I want to keep it as, good as I can until tomorrow. I still need to pack. Have not packed. I need to wash baby girl's bottles and stuff, because I definitely forgot I left like 2 or 3 bottles in there before I left. So I need to go clean those. And so, yeah, I'm going to edit for an hour. Literally going to put on a timer. Going to put on a timer. So let's get a timer going. Clock. Let's get a timer. Let's set a timer for an hour and 15 minutes. I have the rest of my coffee because I put it back in the fridge. So I have the rest of that. I have white chocolate. I am going to enjoy this while I can. And I'm going to work for an hour and 15 minutes on this video. Try to straightforward work on this video and get it done, so that I can, at least when I get to the hotel, get it uploaded. I really want to try to get it uploaded today, so that at least tomorrow all I have to really do is work on a description so I can have a video up for Saturday. But yeah, I'm kind of sad because next week the ladies for Alexis Ashley's group are going to DC, and I really wanted to go, but with, you know, the move and everything happening so quickly, it's just not possible. And because we're going to look at houses on Sunday, it's definitely not possible. So I'm kind of sad. But like I did mention, I'm definitely going to plan a trip to go to Atlanta. I will probably go to my dad's, but I definitely want to go see Alexis for sure. Hang out with her, do some Bible study, girl talk, chat, and all that stuff. Definitely want to meet Alexis in person for sure. She is like a sis to me for sure. I feel like that. I don't know. I just do. And I definitely want to just meet her in person and just have some Bible study time and talk about books and the word and just, yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that. I do still plan to go to the Bible Museum because that's something my family, we love to do. We do plan to go before the year is over. My family, we love the Bible Museum. Like, the Bible Museum is everything. I love it. I need to actually renew my membership for it, but now I gotta get the upgraded membership package because it's a lot more of us. Because when I went, I didn't have my husband at the time, so now I think I had the membership for like 4 people, and now I need to upgrade. I think they have one for like 10 or 8 or something like that. So yeah, I need to do that. But yeah, my prayers are with the ladies when they go. I really wish I could have gone, but I had already knew it was going to be a little hectic to try to go because I had just got back from going to Atlantic City, and then I'm going with my church to the women's retreat, and then I knew that was already going to be hectic to try and still go, but now the move is happening, and if we actually like any of the places we see Sunday, we're moving quicker than I anticipated. So yeah. That's, you know, it is what it is. It's not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing. But you know, God is making things happen quick. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish this, and let me just show y'all how much hair is coming out. Like, that's not as bad because I've literally just kept my hair like this the entire time I was away. So it's not as bad. But if I would have kept my hair in a low bun the entire time, it would have been terrible. I've noticed that if I keep my hair in a bun, more hair comes out. If I keep it braided, not as much hair. I don't really know why that is, what the difference is, but yeah. Got a whole bunch of hair on me, a whole bunch of hair in this corner. So yeah. And I'm not even going to stick this stuff back up there because I have to take it and pack it. Still haven't packed anything. I've probably done 2 things on that list. 3 actually, because I did read, so I can mark that off because I read. So yeah. I read. I haven't updated my planner as of yet. I'm just dreading doing that because I have to get it. It's right here by my foot. I don't feel like it. I really don't. Because I really just want to get a new planner already. But I think I'm just going to wait. I kind of want to get into just strictly digital planning, but I'm a paper planner kind of girl. I feel like if I don't have a paper planner, it's not happening. But then I feel like digital planning just would be the better way to go for me personally. I don't know. I was digital planning before, so I'm not new to digital planning. It's just, we'll see. We'll figure it out. All right, so I'm going to go. I'm going to put this in a braid. And I don't know how that braid looks. Don't really care at this point in time. But I'm going to go, and I'll come back to you guys in an hour or when I'm done editing. If I get to that hour mark and I literally have like 30 or 45 minutes left in the video to edit, I'm just going to finish editing the video. None of my LUTs are applied, and so I will just reapply the LUTs when I'm done. I'm not going to do that now because then that's going to be another couple of minutes to wait for it to render. I ain't got time. So like I said, I'm going to completely edit, do what needs to be done, and then I will reapply the LUTs at the end and then render the video. Because I'm going to be out all day until we get to the hotel around 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow. So, and then I think my sis from church is coming to the hotel later on in the evening. And so I really got to do everything I need to do before the evening because we'll be at the service and then everybody will be at the hotel. And so I'll probably be powwowing with everyone. So yeah, that is, yeah. All right, let me go edit, enjoy my little snack for the day. And I will, I think remember that's to pick up the car today too. Just realized that she's picking up the car. So I'll chat with y'all maybe an hour or two. Hey y'all, it's 11:27. I'm tired and my head hurts. I have a migraine. Yay. I got 30% through. Let me check the audiobook because I know the ebook and the audiobook be one thing. 30%. So I made it to chapter 15. Let me flip this back. But chapter 15 of Recorder. It is pretty late only because I've been on the phone with Babe and Little Mama. And I did start to gather the clothes. I did not pack. I'll pack tomorrow. But I did start gathering the clothes up. And I got Little Mama's stuff together. My dress is on the bed. I have not done anything else. My head hurts. But I'm done reading for the day. I was going to try to pick back up on Direbound. Can't do it. My head hurts. So, hold on. I will continue to pack tomorrow. We're not leaving so early in the morning, thankfully. So, I'll pack tomorrow. But my head is throbbing so severely. I'm not sure why the migraines are happening. I'm really not sure. So, yeah. I had a little bit of this Alfredo spinach pizza my sister had got. She let me try it. It's not bad. It's pretty okay. I'm just piecing it out because I have quite a lot of pizza at Atlantic City. And so, like, I'm piecing it out. And the way my body is reacting to food, it's kind of weird. It's like if I'm, like, overstimulated from a certain food, my body regurgitates with that food. So, like, it's good. But because we have so much pizza at Atlantic City, it's like I can't fully enjoy it because my body just wants to puke from eating the pizza. I'm overstimulated from like tacos, and so like if I eat a taco or think of a taco, I want to puke. It is so weird. So I haven't really been eating, but I've been eating. Like I want to regurgitate right now just thinking of what I just my body's in a weird state. I do have McDonald's small fries to hopefully help with the migraine and a burger. I just emptied out this water into my water bottle. So, and I have my pistachios right here because it helps sometimes. It has magnesium in it, which kind of helps sometimes with my migraines. So, I have that. But my next step is to take my sumatriptan and go to bed and then wake up early in the morning. So, I mean, it is almost midnight anyway. But I'm ready to crash after I eat. Like, just drinking that water just made me want to puke. I don't know what's going on with my body right now. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I also realized, I don't know if I mentioned it, I have to have this phone close to me. I can't be more than 20 feet away. And so, like, I had the phone on the headboard. Went to the bathroom, came back. It was disconnected. So I can't do that. I will keep it next to me at all times. So that's the thing. The sensor is on 79%. The phone is on 96. I did charge the phone today. I feel so nauseous. So yeah, I read 3 books today. Recorder, Direbound, and I finished Stoneheart. So I tried editing. I literally got halfway through and it started bugging out. I'm done with it. At this point, I'm ready to just trash all of those vlogs, and they may never see the light of day. Honestly, I'm like over it at this point, but I really don't feel good. So I'm gonna go and I'll chat with y'all Friday. If y'all don't see me Friday, I may come back Sunday. I may record at the retreat. I may not. Don't know. But if I don't record at the retreat, that means I won't come back until Sunday. And I may record while we are looking at these houses. If I don't, I'll see you on Monday. So you may see me Friday, you may see me Saturday, you may see me Sunday. If not, definitely Monday. Who knows? But I'm gonna go because talking is making me want to. Yeah. Bye. Hey y'all. So it is currently 11:11 and 11:12 now. I am getting ready to head out to New York to go get baby girl, meet up with my sis from church so that my mom, baby girl, I, and my sis from church and her kids can head to the retreat up in Newburgh, New York. So yeah, that is a plan. We were supposed to get a car, but it was a situation with the car rental place where they basically stole money from my mom. They were having a billing situation and they kept taking money from my mother. So the rental didn't go through. Luckily, she's getting her money back and everything, and they will end up reimbursing her and giving her a free rental once things are fixed. So we're going to catch a ride with my sis because we were going to get the rental and go up early, and then she was going to meet us up there. But we're just going to meet her in New York and ride with her up there and get there probably a little later than we wanted to. But all is well. And so I'm just transferring. I just transferred files from my DJI to the computer, and now I'm just transferring files from the 360 over. And I was just looking at the video files from the AC trip. But I did not realize that recording in iLog makes the files a little larger. And so I'm going to have to probably invest in another or a larger hard drive because, yeah, that's not becoming an issue. So I'm probably just going to invest in a larger hard drive for my videos. But yeah, I'm all packed up. I have, instead of the suitcase, I did end up just packing the duffel bag, baby girl's diaper bag. I have my larger purse. I'm taking both cameras because I don't know how I'm going to feel like recording. And then I just have my dress in the bag it came in. Once the event is over, I will throw the bag in the duffel bag because I ain't going to care. Probably not going to wear that. I'm probably going to wear that dress at the end of the month to the tea party. And then for my sister's graduation, I'm going to wear one of the dresses that I bought from the other place. I'm probably either going to wear the yellow one or the black one. Don't know yet. But yeah, we are leaving in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to send as many files as I can over. Oh no, it says it's going to take an hour. No, scratch that. We are canceling that because we do not have that long. So let me see something. I just sent over these two files. That was what? 1 minute, 35 seconds. Let me see something because I don't got time for that. Okay, that was 1 minute, 35 seconds. How many minutes was this? I just want to try to clear out as much as I can on this camera because I do want to use it. Okay, so I did just use these two files, so we can delete those. Yes. I'll try to move these four. I'm just going to try to move as much as I can while we have time because we're taking an Uber there and then we'll have time. So we're going to walk to the plaza and go grab Starbucks. Starbucks just came out with a new drink that I do want to grab. So the Uber might come a little earlier because when you do book your rides, they do come a little early. Yeah, he's on his way now. So, yep, he is definitely on his way. So how long is this gonna take? About 10 minutes. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll probably hit y'all up when I'm back over there with baby girl and hubby. Let y'all see them, and then I will hit y'all up when I'm at the hotel. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I will definitely be getting some reading done because it's gonna be like an hour, between 45 minute to hour ride in the Uber. So I'm definitely gonna be reading. Recorder is okay. I don't know if I talked about it because I had a migraine. Recorder was pretty interesting, but I'm probably gonna pick up Direbound because I'm more in the like fantasy mood than a sci-fi. Recorder is good, but I'm trying to figure out where the Christian aspects are at. So yeah, I'm gonna go so I can get these files transferred, go use the bathroom, and then I'll hit y'all up a little later. Bye. Hey y'all, it is currently the 26th. I think the last time y'all saw me on camera, the last time y'all saw me on camera was the 15th. It's the 26th, so it's been a couple of days. That was unintentional, but I'm gonna explain why. Right? Currently feeding her a strawberry and almond sandwich. Mind you, she had a whole apple. Yeah. And y'all see she tearing up the sandwich. We just got back from my little sister's college graduation. She just graduated with her associates today. So we went to her graduation this morning. But yeah, I did want to update you guys on what's been going on since the 15th. So the 15th, the last time I talked to you all, I was headed to a women's retreat, which I did go to the 15th and the 16th, and that was great. What's up, Mama? Here. That was a great time. We had fun there, and then we had church on Sunday. That was great. And I think from that point on, let me look at my calendar. Yeah, things kind of just went like chaotic for me. Because I had to prepare for Pentecost, and so that week was kind of like me focusing on Pentecost, and kind of was somewhat in a reading slump, sort of, kind of. I was in the middle of reading The Recorder by Cathy McCrumb. I'm technically still reading that book, but I decided to DNF it because I went into it with the idea of it being a Christian sci-fi. And it is a sci-fi, but it's not giving Christian. And if I just wanted a sci-fi, I could see me liking it because I'm looking for it to be a Christian sci-fi, the faith aspects in this book are kind of like just thrown in for the sake of being thrown in. It's not really giving faith aspects as what I would expect a Christian novel to give. And it's kind of like boring me. Let me fix this because she got her feet all over the place and I don't need her kicking nothing. And so yeah, it's not giving what I thought it would give, and so I'm kind of bored and I'm kind of like just not wanting to read it. I think I'm gonna stop reading it, not DNF it like a hard DNF, but like a soft DNF, and try to reread it at a later date without it being in my mind as a Christian sci-fi, because as a regular sci-fi I'm enjoying the story, but because I'm expecting Christian aspects, what I'm getting I'm not enjoying. And the main character, Recorder is what they call her, I'm just not really vibing right now with it. So I think I'm going to soft DNF it and just read it at a later date. But I've been reading it since then and it's just been like boring me. Okay, sheesh. I read Direbound by Sable Sorensen. Loved it so much. Ate it up. That book was so good. It's a fantasy secular novel. Loved it so much. And so now I am currently reading Furybound, I think it is, which is a sequel. And that picks up directly after the events of Direbound, which I love. I am not too far into the book. I'm enjoying it. I just don't like the fact that they're giving the one of the male characters a POV. And his POV is kind of annoying. Just because it's just a lot of lustful thoughts, and it's like an unnecessary POV that I just don't understand why they felt the need to insert his point of view. It could have just been the main character Marin's point of view. So I do find that I kind of like glaze over his chapters and some of his parts at points. But so far those are the books I'm reading. I am still slowly reading through She just had it in her mouth. I am slowly reading through, let me move this plate out of her way because I have a rice cake on here that I want to enjoy myself. I'm slowly reading through, let me pull it out. I think it's called The Unseen Realm. Yeah, so with the recorder, I think I only got to chapter 33, which is 63% of the way through. But I think I'm further on the audiobook because I transitioned all the way to audio. But yeah, I'm reading The Unseen Realm right now. I'm supposed to be doing the Roman study with I guess sis Alexis Ashley and her Love for Jesus book club, but I think I'm just gonna bow out for that because it's a lot going on with church ministry. I am back full effect with my church, ministry wise, doing my duties as an evangelist, with teaching Bible study and things like that. And so I have to focus on that because I'll be teaching 2 Bible study classes, our general Bible study and then new members Bible study classes, which will be like a consistent thing. I'm also going to be hosting a Bible study at another ministry, not as an evangelist, but as like Daughter of Increase ministry. I'll be teaching and leading that in July, and so I do have to prepare for that. And so I am looking to do more speaking engagements and teaching engagements within ministry and without like outside of ministry, as Daughter of Increase Nadine, if that makes sense. And so I have to prepare for that. But I did mention, if you guys saw my little quick update, we are in the process of moving. We have to move between July and August. And so we have been house hunting, house searching. We found a few that we liked. And we're hopeful for 2 of the 3 that we've seen. We liked all 3. The third one that we seen, it's cozy, is what I would say. It's cozy. The second one we saw, the first one we saw, we consider it to be cozy, but it's like number 3 on our list. The second one we saw, we really, really love, and that's top 1 on our list. And then the third one we saw, we love it, but it's not a whole house situation, but it still works for us. And so we like all 3. We did apply to all 3. It's just a matter of, getting approvals and all that stuff like that. And so in the meantime, we literally just got those through. We're still going to look at other places because obviously you never know if you're going to get approved or not. And so we're hopeful specifically for one place because it's absolutely stunning. And it literally, like, we could literally envision us being there for a year or 2 before getting the 2 family that we desire. And it's just a stunning place, y'all. It's so stunning. And like, my prayer is that we do get approved and we are able to get that location specifically. Any of the 3 locations is fine. We're content with, but that's like our top 1. And so, yeah, we are in that process. I have not started packing because it's kind of hard to do so with kids here. And so once my son is done with school, he's going to go straight to his dad's. And I'm going to get to packing. Baby girl got to go to her grandma, and I'm going to get to packing because I have my closet, which is literally behind her bed. But everything in that closet literally has to go to the trash. And I don't know if there's any critters in that closet, like bugs. I don't know. I hope not. But everything in that closet, I mean, I think I have a bag full of blankets and stuff. Garbage. I'm not even going to say garbage. I have 2 bins of shoes. I know I can't fit them because my shoe size went up a half size. Originally I was a 6.5. Now I'm a 7.5. So I know all the shoes in there that are going to garbage. All of my dresses in there, if they're a medium, I am going to try to keep them. I'm not even going to lie. But if they're extra smalls and smalls, basura, garbage. All of my son's clothes in there, garbage. I know I have 2 dresses. Okay. I know I have the dress from my sister's wedding, bridesmaid's dress I'm keeping for sure. I'm not getting rid of that. It was lavender too. I'm keeping that for any events that I have coming up. But mostly everything in that closet is going to go. My robes, all of my robes are in there. So I'm not getting rid of those unless they're like extra smalls and they got to go. But mostly everything in that closet is going to go. I might have like some equipment, recording equipment, t-shirt equipment that might be in there. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Depends. We'll see. I know the extra piece to my desk is in there, but yeah. And then the situation with my laptop. So I'm just trying to figure out recording, like editing process wise, because I mentioned also in that video, the little snippet the update video, I'm having an issue with editing my footage because my footage is so long. And so I'm trying to debate if I just want to like break my videos into 2 parts. I might have to do that. And so I might have like a 4-hour vlog, then I might have to break down into like a 2-hour vlog and have part 1 and part 2, because I can't like edit it straight through because of how my computer is set up. I don't know. Not even the computer itself, but yeah, it's just a lot going on. So yeah, I have been reading, but I haven't been reading. I've just been all over the place. And so I really just haven't had the chance to pick up the camera. And I could have vlogged doing the house tours. I've taken like little snippets here and there on my phone, but I didn't want to blog that just because I wanted to be in the moment. I really wanted to experience it with my mom and my siblings and my husband. And we honestly, as we've been doing the tours, we've all been in discussion, like, how could we make this work? How could we do this? Discussing room breakdowns and stuff like that. Like, we've been full on having discussions and whatnot. And so it's been one of those things, like, where we're full on, like, we're ready to go. Again, like I mentioned, this is not the movie we were expecting to do, because like I said, the end goal is a 2-family house, but we have to make a pit stop. And so the pit stop was supposed to be a year, but we're debating on doing it for 2 years, just with schooling wise for my sister and my brother, because she has to do another 2 years of college, and then my son is going to be in the 7th grade, and so he has to do 7th and 8th grade. And so considering the two of them, we're considering, instead of doing 1 year, doing 2 years in this house that we're going to be moving to. And then that'll give us enough time to really build up, stack up, and take our time looking for the right 2-family house instead of feeling rushed just because we want it. And so the locations we looked at were definitely like cool, nice areas. One is a very familiar area to us, and the other 2 were like really dope. And so yeah, that's why I haven't picked up the camera since the 15th. And yeah, there's just been a lot going on with me health-wise, as far as like my breathing and stuff like that, my heart. And so I do have a lot of appointments coming up. I have an appointment the 27th, the 28th. I have an appointment June 10th. I have an appointment June 3rd on my birthday, unfortunately. I was going to schedule an appointment for June 6th for my surgery for my toe. I'm saying surgery. It's basically a mild surgery. But I opted to not do that and to try to hold out on that, because I already have to have an appointment on my birthday, and I'm not looking forward to that. And so I don't want to have the procedure the day before my birthday and then have to just, no. And so I might have that procedure after my June 10th appointment. I'm hoping on the 28th, the doctor can give me something for my heart to help me with it, because I literally get out of breath quickly. Like today with the graduation, we were at the Prudential Center, and walking up them steps, like walking down the steps is fine, but walking up the steps at the end, I was out of it. And then going down the escalator, I was getting a little dizzy. And I've noticed for me, I get in a lot more pain quickly. Like my spine is like really achy. And I know it's not my spine per se, it's like the muscles, I guess, over top of my spine that are really, really sore. And I tend to not discuss my pain anymore, because I feel like I'm being a burden. And I know I'm not being a burden, but y'all know how you get, like, sometimes when you get in your feelings and emotions, when you feel like you're being like a burden, sometimes that's how I get. And I know my family would like me to express more when I'm in pain, but it's like I'm constantly in pain, so I don't know when to say this pain hurts more than this pain. And so like the other day, both my ankles were hurting, but then my left ankle felt like it was twisted, but I never twisted my ankle, and it was a weird sensation. And then both my legs went numb at the same time. Then my back was in pain. And obviously I was dancing Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we danced. And then I was high in the Lord, obviously on Pentecost. And so it was just a lot going on. And so it could have been from that. It was just a lot. It's a lot. And so I'm still learning to balance everything with all that's going on, and I'm still learning to push in the Lord and to stay positive and stuff like that. And so it's just a lot. Like this weekend we have a tea party. I think it's the 4th annual tea party at the church. And I have a lot of ideas that I want to do within the ministry for next year, because I know I can't do it this year. A lot of events that I want to do concerning the youth, specifically, that I need to, well, some for this year, some for next year, that I actually need to sit down this week and get done. But it's just so much, and it's like so much, so little time. I'm not feeling well half the time, and I don't know what to do. Speaking of, where did my medicine go? I forgot to pick up my medicine after it fell. Oh, it fell on the floor. Here it is. And I also need to go pick up my medicine today because I'm running. I literally am on my last pill, so I have to go pick that up. And apparently I have 3 medications in the store, in the pharmacy. So to pick that up, I gotta pick up her medication. It's just, well, she take most T vitamins, so vitamins and stuff like that. So it's just, it's so much, so much. So yeah, it's a lot. And so I'm probably not gonna be picking up the camera quite often until after I move. I did though get in the mail a couple of books, so let me share them with you. Let me share them with you guys. Even though you'll probably see those videos before this vlog, most likely. So, I did get a couple of books, so let's talk about those. This first one is not really a book for y'all per se, but I'm gonna show it just in case you guys like fantasy and stuff like that. I still get my little devotionals and stuff from Our Daily Bread and stuff. Like I have 2 literally here. Make sure my address ain't showing. Yeah, I have 2 in here I need to open. I have the In Touch one here. I still get those. But I got Moonfall from Ed Crocker, which is book 2 in the Everlands. I was sent an email. I always get emails from like publishers, and I typically don't respond back to like secular publishers unless it's like a favorite book of mine. And so this publisher, I think this is St. Martin's. Yeah, St. Martin Press. They actually have me on their email list, and I don't typically respond unless it's like a book I really want. And they sent me a copy of the first book a while ago. Never read it, sorry to say, but they were emailing me about the sequel, and I was like, oh, I got the first book, let me see if they'll send me the second book. And I sent that email, and I promise y'all the next day I got the book in the mail. And so they did send me a finished copy of the second book, the sequel. The first book, I forgot, Lightfall. The first book was Lightfall. I think I had a paperback. Oh, it's cute, it's yellow. So they sent me a paperback copy, and so I'm probably going to binge read the first and second book. But I have a paperback copy arc of the first book. I think it's over here somewhere. I think this might be it, actually. This might be the book right here. But I do have a paperback copy of the arc, and so if I do like it enough, I will pick up a hardcover. And then I did get A Quest for Godliness from J.I. Packer, my final book. I said it was the final book that I wanted from J.I. Packer. However, because there is going to be, stop, don't touch that. There is going to be a delay, not a delay, but because the other books that I want from, let me see, hold on, let me just pull it up. So because there's a bunch of other books that I want from John Piper, but they don't come out until like after June and July. There's only one book out right now, Battling Unbelief. And I want The Pleasures of God, Taste and See, A God-Word Life, and Future Grace. I think that's what it's called. Those books don't come out until like later on in the year. And so I was trying to figure out what other books that J.I. Packer had. And there's 2 books that I want from him. The first one is Praying the Lord's Prayer. And then the other one is Keeping the 10 Commandments. I want those 2 books from J.I. Packer. And so I am going to request those. I'm also going to be requesting a couple of Bibles. I wasn't going to request any Bibles, but these Bibles I specifically want for a reason. I think it would be helpful teaching video wise, because I do want to get back into doing scripture teachings. There's already, like I mentioned, a couple of scriptures I want to start teaching on, and I already started outside of my Jude Bible study. That's a whole like actual book study I want to do. But outside of book Bible studies, I want to do scripture studies where I'm just focusing like on a set of so yeah, I'm gonna be requesting a couple of Bibles. I'm not gonna talk about the Bibles as of yet, but yeah, I am gonna be requesting 2 more books from J.I. Packer, but they're not gonna be in like this edition. I have all of the editions that I wanted from this. So I do have A Quest for Godliness, which is thick. She is thick. She is well over 500 pages, and I love a good tome. But I got that, and then I got 2 Bibles. I got Spurgeon and the Church from Thomas Nelson. Y'all know I have Spurgeon and the Gospels, which I'm reading. I have fallen off completely on my 90 days with the Gospels. I will pick that back up probably after the move. I'm not even going to lie. I fell off on that. I know there is Spurgeon in the Psalms, which I'm probably going to purchase myself. I think it's like $15, $16 on Amazon because I don't own that. But I did pick up Spurgeon in the Church, which is Acts through Revelation. So, and I got it in the same brown edition that I did with... where is my copy of it? That's a good question, y'all. Where is my copy of Oh, here it is. Spurgeon in the Gospels. I just don't like the black edition that they have. But here's my copy of Spurgeon in the Gospels. And like I said, it's that brown edition. And it has the cross on the front. I think this one has the little fish symbol. Right? Yeah. It has a fish symbol. So let me just show you guys. I don't know what it is about the brown that I really like on it. I don't know what the Psalms one has, but they both have the blue ribbon on it. So Spurgeon in the church. And then this Bible, I don't know. I'm probably not going to keep it. I'm not even going to lie, but I thought it was interesting. It's the New Testament Tracing Edition, Engaging the Scripture Word by Word. I got it just because I'm working on something that I want to kind of host with my church. It's in the works. But I don't I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before, and I don't know if I want to keep it or not. But it's literally a tracing Bible. Exactly what it sounds like. It's like when people like to write scripture, but instead of you writing it yourself, you literally just trace the words. That's literally what this Bible is. And it comes in 2 editions. It comes in this like gray cloth overboard, or what is it called? Does it even say? Yeah, gray cloth overboard, and there's a brown leather touch overboard or something like that. But you literally it's traceable words. You can trace over it. I'm gonna have videos for both of these Bibles, and obviously the J.I. Packer book, but I'll just show you guys what it kind of looks like. Like, I like the Bible itself, but I'm not really sure how I feel about it. So I don't really know if I'm personally gonna keep it or if this is gonna go into that thing. Stop kicking me. That thing I'm planning on doing, but I do plan to get my hands on a couple of other Bibles. My husband made it to work. So yeah, those were the things that I recently bought. So yeah, we just stick these. Ooh, almost broke a nail. I do have on a new set of nails. I'm trying to keep these up to my birthday. I don't know why I got a black mark on my fingers now, but I like them. They're like giving butterfly and rhinestones. We love that. And they're lavender, of course. What's the matter? Oh, you don't want this? Okay, hold on. Let's block. Block that channel. There you go, mama. So, yeah. I'm gonna go and I'll come back to you guys when I have something to update you guys on, because I don't really know what I'm about to. Leave my stuff alone, please. Oh, my son gets out in a few minutes. Can I have my snack to myself? Can I have my snack to myself? No? You had apples. You ate half my sandwich. It's mine. It's not yours. It's mine. Amaya. I tell you, toddlers are a mess. Okay, say bye-bye. Hey, you want to talk to the peoples? I want to talk. Yeah? You finished? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Okay. Say bye-bye. Oh, go ahead. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Okay. Bye, y'all. I'll come back to y'all when I have an update on anything. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye. I'll see y'all on another day. Hey, y'all. It's been a minute since I last talked to y'all. I don't even know how long this vlog is, to be honest. I have no idea. I think the last time I talked to y'all, it was May 26th. And baby girl was on the camera with me. It is now, honestly, June 5th. Yes, it's June 5th right now. So I done celebrated my birthday. I'm now 35. My birthday was June 3rd. It's been crazy, y'all. It's been crazy. But Hey y'all, I'm here because one, the kids are gone, my husband gone. Baby girl went to her grandmother's last night. Hubby went to work, and then he's gonna go with baby girl to Mama Loves, and baby boy is in school. He's staying with me this weekend because I have to take him to well, I'm supposed to be taking him to detention, but I had that procedure on my toe. So let's just update you guys. Let me update you guys on what's been going on, and then we could talk other things, I guess. So I don't even know where to begin. Let's just look at my calendar. I don't even know. So we talked on the 26th. The 26th, what was going on? My sister's graduation. I think I had just got back from my sister's graduation. So my sister had graduated the 26th. The 27th, I had to do a sleep test. And then the 28th, I had to do a nuclear stress test, and that was the worst experience of my life. The worst experience of my life. I felt like I literally was going to die. I don't even want to relive that right now. I might sit down when I get my results and know more information about what's going on with my heart, but that test literally scared the life out of me. Yeah. And then the 29th, we finally got a place. We had been looking at places the whole month of May, and I'll talk about that situation once we move. But we had been looking at places the whole month of May. We had applied to 3. We were hopeful for all 3, but specifically wanted one location. But we got approved for one of the places of the 3, and I liked all 3 specifically, but we were trying to get out of the city that we're in now. But it works because obviously my son is still in school. He'll be going to the 7th grade, and the situation is that when we move a lot, it kind of affects my sister and my son because they're constantly having to change, jobs and schools because they're the only 2 that's still like in school and stuff like that. And so the new place doesn't really affect them because they can stay where they are as far as work, school, and stuff like that. And so the new location is also beautiful. It's beautiful. So we have a new place. And then the 30th, we had the tea party, 4th annual tea party. That was amazing. God gave me a word that he's given me this word time and time again through the course of what I've been dealing with. And it's a word that is kind of hard to stick to or receive in the midst of what I'm going through, but it's a word that I've been holding on to and believing him in. It's just really hard considering the back-to-back hits that I've been getting. So yeah, that was that. And then obviously the 1st, my son had a doctor's appointment, so I'll take him to that. The 2nd, I had to go take care of some business. I had to handle that. And then the 3rd was my birthday, but I also went with my endocrinologist and got some great news as far as like my thyroid. But we're not going to change my medication for another 2 months because we don't know what triggered the situation with my heart. We don't know if it was Graves that triggered it or if it was something else that triggered it. I won't know that for another like 4 weeks or so. So yeah, and then the 4th, which was yesterday, I had the procedure on my foot. However, it wasn't the full procedure. The doctor was able to do it without the full like numbing cutting process. He did it without numbing my toe, and it hurts. So I'm sore, but it's not like bleeding or anything like that. However, he said to keep a watch on it for 2 weeks because I do go back for a 2-week checkup and to get my new sneakers. And so when I go back, if there is any more like ingrowns or whatever, he will do the full procedure. And so I'm very tender, very sore, but there's no bleeding or anything like that. So it's like a good thing and a bad thing because I'm in pain. Like he did this procedure without numbing me whatsoever. So your girl is in pain, but I'm also not bleeding. I'm also not cut up. So it's like a hit or miss type of thing right now. And so, yeah, that's how my life has been going. So yeah, welcome to 35, I guess. But yeah, that's what's been going on. And so over the next couple of weeks, it's just going to be hectic with packing. More so for me because y'all know I got a bunch of books. And unfortunately, all of my books cannot go with me, with this move specifically. And this is not going to be the only move because we will be doing another move in a year or 2 into our 2-family house, which will be the move when my husband, kids, and I will have our own place. This one, we are all still together. Because this move was technically, it was expected, but unexpected. And like I said, I'll talk further once we move. But this was an unexpected move that we were planning to move straight into a 2-family house, but things just, yeah, things happened. And so the place we're moving into is absolutely gorgeous, stunning. Everyone gets their own space, which love it so much. It is absolutely stunning. So I'm excited. I get to decorate the kids' rooms. I get to decorate me and my husband's room. I'm going to be having fun decorating up the kitchen. I get to help out with the living room and dining room and stuff like that. And so y'all gonna see me in a whole bunch of new locations because I will be recording in a lot of different spaces. But I'm just excited that my husband and we get our own space. We get a closet. Like, I get a closet. And I don't think you understand. I haven't had like a closet since 2019. 2019, y'all. 2009. I graduated high school in 2009. I haven't had a closet, y'all, since 2009. It's been a while. I've been living out of bins since 2009. And I say that because even when I had a closet, I was technically sharing it with a sibling. If y'all don't know, I have 4 younger siblings, but I live with 3 of them. And so I've always been sharing a room with one of my brothers or my sister. And then obviously when I did have my own room, I had my son. And so I've always been sharing space with someone. Even in college, I shared space with someone. And my clothes were always in bins and stuff like that. Even now, like, I have a closet, but now my daughter's bed is in front of the closet, so I can't get to the closet. And so everything that's in that closet actually goes in the garbage because I can't fit it. They're either too small or don't fit. And so, like, I'm excited. Even though I get to share the closet with my husband, like, he gets his side of the closet, I get my side of the closet. The closet is big enough. I'm going to have my own dresser. He's going to have, like, I'm honestly, like, excited for this move. It's not the move we were expecting, but it's the start of something. And in the process, we're going to be able to save up and really, like, plan and get the experience of just starting to figure out what it is that we desire for the place, because we were able to really look at houses during the process of looking for a place. And so now we know what to expect. So when we do start looking at 2-family houses, I know what to look for in, our place. And so I'm excited for this process. I'm excited because my son will be able to finish out in the school he's in. So that way, when we do finally get the 2-family house, it's not like he's changing schools or whatever the case. So yeah, it's going to be so exciting. And it's going to be bittersweet because I've been in this place, like in this area, in this room for almost 11 and a half years. And like, I had my son here, I had my daughter here, got married, had my husband with me here. So it's been bittersweet. And so to move somewhere else where we all get to start over fresh, the kids get a room, like, I am so excited. My husband's even, he's like excited too. And so, like, all of us are excited. The kids, baby girl don't, she's going to have space to, like, rip and run throughout the entire house. Like, the entire house. It's so exciting. I don't think I'm going to do, like, a house tour. One, because it's not just my space alone. Obviously, my entire family's going to be there. And because I don't want to broadcast it, but I will show, like, certain parts of it because it is ours partly. And so, like, I might show our bathroom because my kids and I and my husband, we do have our own bathroom in this place, which is dope. So I'll show bits and pieces of it. I don't know if I'm gonna show my bedroom. I'll probably show bits and pieces of it. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. So we'll be moving really, really soon. So it's gonna be hectic for me. So I'm kind of thankful that I had issues with my editing software because now it's working. And so I guess in the process of moving, I'll still have footage for you guys to upload it from like April and May until now. So that's great for me. But yeah. So yeah. Also, I have Bible reviews coming for you guys. And yeah, so I want to talk about some things. I'm going to get back into journaling. And so I want to share with you guys my new journal ecosystem. I'm probably going to make like a separate video, but I am getting into journaling. So I'm going to share with you guys my journals. I want to get some of this stuff out the way. I think I want to put a Squishmallow band-aid on, because these band-aids I got on my, it could be because my feet sweating, but I got band-aids on right now and they kind of sliding off. But I think I want to put a Squishmallow band-aid on. I think I do. Let me see what these look like. Why do they look like this? Oh, that's what they look like. They're not like actual band-aids. I can't put these on. I thought they were like actual band-aids. They just look like this. So I can't put these on. These are cute though. These would be cute for like my daughter if she cuts herself. Okay, I can't put these on. That just failed my whole idea. I think I got these from Dollar Tree. Got the little cinnamon roll. This is Chanel. Then we have Ingrid, which is the little cow. And y'all, I get to have my Squishmallows again. Hopefully they are not destroyed. My Squishmallows are under the bed. This is Gracelia. I think that's how you say it. And then the little cat is Cam. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, but I was getting ready to show y'all my little ecosystem. I took these out for no reason because these can't go on my towel. But so y'all know I journal. I'm a journaler. I journal. And I love journaling. Journaling is my life. It is my everything. And so I had this journal for a very long time. I still have pages left in this journal, but I have decided to retire this journal. I had this much space left in this journal. These many pages, probably like 20 pages or so. But I had decided on May 31st to end this journal. I had this journal from trying to see, January 1st, 2022 up until May 31st of 2026. So I've had this for almost 4 years. I intended to write in it every day, but I did not. And so that's why it lasted so long. I mean, the journal is like beat up, y'all. But I had opted to finally retire this journal and start a new one fresh for $35. Now, I had ordered a journal over Amazon. Amazon had been playing with me for the past couple of months. I'm over it. Since May, Amazon has been playing with me. I don't know what's going on. And I ordered a new journal. Did not come. Ordered a new planner. It came. So y'all know I was using this planner for 2025 to 2026. It's the Blue Sky Day Designer Planner. I love this planner. It's a weekly, monthly planning planner from Blue Sky Day Designer. Y'all know I love me the Day Designer Planner, the big daily, monthly. It's the daily, weekly, monthly planner. Love that one. However, I opted to go to this one because it is a simple 2-page monthly spread, and then your weeklies look like this, where you just have space to like jot down notes, a little checklist, and that's just how it is. And so I decided to go with the same thing for this year. And it's an academic planner, and so it goes from July of whatever year to June of the next year. And so I did go ahead and get a new one for this July to next June. So we have that. And so this is like my everyday catch-all, all events and everything going here. And I typically like to have 3 of these. I have one for everything. Then I usually get a large one for like my faith planning. And then I get another like medium sized one for my book journaling. However, I opted to no longer do that. And I'll show you guys why. So this is not really considered a journal for me, but I will include it in my ecosystem. So we have a planner. To replace my everyday journal, I got, like I said, I bought a new journal. It never came, and so I'm still waiting on that. But I forgot I have a closet cabinet with a bunch of journals. I went in there and I forgot I got this one from Peter Piper Press. I either purchased it from Barnes and Nobles or I got it off of Amazon, because I typically find my Peter Piper Press journals from Amazon or from Barnes and Nobles. But this one is the Cherry Blossoms Journal from Peter Piper Press. It's blown cherry blossoms that fall and float upon the cold rice paddy waters. It is 169 pages, 120 GSM. a ribbon bookmark, acid-free archival paper, and binding lace flat. This one retails for about $12.99, so I just took the information and stuck it in the back. But it is pink, gold foiling on it. I adore her so much with the pink ribbon. And typically I do journaling as prayer journaling or just writing my thoughts and emotions and all the great stuff. Typically I do like write things in the front cover. I will do little like things in the front. This time I didn't do it. I just literally started it on the first. So this time around, I literally just put my word of the year and scripture of the year and a photo of myself that I just printed and then put when I started it, which was the first. And then I just wrote in it. That was it. So yeah, this is my everyday writing journal. This one I've been using for forever and I need to backlog back into it. But it's my 5-year spiritual journal. We have that. These 3 I have not started yet, and then I have an additional one that I'm going to be doing. This one I believe is going to be my reading journal. I used to do this a lot, but then I switched over to the planner because it was easier to just write down what I was reading for the month. But I just want somewhere where I can literally just print out a picture of the photo and jot down my thoughts and notes of what I was reading. I miss doing this. I can show you guys once I move like my old journals, but I used to do this a lot and I want to go back to that. So I'm using this, and I got these from Walmart. These are mint green composition notebooks, but they're dotted. So they're literally like dot grid notebooks. But I have 2 of these. So this one is just a floral print. I'm going to use this for that. And then I have another one here that looks like this. And this one is my media journal. And so this one I'm going to use specifically for like animes, TV shows, movies. I wanted that for that because I am an anime girly. I love me some animes. And sometimes I honestly forget the animes I'm watching. I have a Notion set up, but honestly, I don't even be on Notion like that no more. I used to use Notion a lot. I don't even be on it no more. So I know my Notion is outdated, and I have a lot of animes on there that I've kind of like neglected. And so I kind of want to transfer them to a notebook where I know I can literally just like, again, get a photo of like the, like, what is it called? The cover art of the anime I'm watching, print that out, write my notes on like how many episodes there are. I prefer Notion for that, but again, I don't really be on my computer for that anymore, or my phone or anything like that. And let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. Yeah, I had a whole setup here on my Notion where I have like the shonens that I would watch, the shoujo. And so let's see, let's go to it here and say if I go to Jujutsu Kaisen, it would show like the genre, how much of it I completed, the episodes and stuff like that, the progress, if it's completed, my rating, if it's a favorite. I have all that here, but I kind of just want to put it in book format. I watch a lot of movies with my husband, documentaries with him, and so I kind of want like something where I can just come back and write it out. And so we have that. I'm a gamer. I have a lot of games, way too many games. And so I had initially started this, I think earlier in the year, and printed out some of the games that I own. And I never continued the process with it. And so I have some photos of games that I printed out, like Heartopia when that came out, Cozy Caravan, Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I do want to finish that game, Fantasy Life, Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar, Little Sim World, Sun Haven, Out and About, just some games that I knew that I would play quite often. And I want to start a gaming journal because a lot of the games that I play, they have like storylines and stuff like that. And so this I picked up, I think it's called Artbox. You can find it in like H Mart stores, supermarkets. I got this from there, and it's just a regular line notebook, and I could literally just, again, I have that kind of setup literally inside of my Notion, a cozy gaming setup. Again, I'm not sticking to Notion, so I want to do that setup on a notebook. And so I have a gaming journal, I have a media journal for TV shows, movies, anime. I have my reading journal, my everyday writing journal, prayer journal, And then I have my 5-year journal. I will also be starting a health journal specifically because I deal with graves and whatever is going on with my heart. And that journal I am going to be starting. I just need to find a notebook for that. With that journal, I'm going to be keeping track of the following. I'll be keeping a track of my emotional well-being, my mental well-being, the foods that I eat, meals, water intake, because I suck at drinking water, any symptoms and my pain level for the day, appointments that I have, exercise and movements, my weight and test results that I get, as well as my sleep. Terrible at that. So that's what I'm going to be doing with that. I don't have like anything right now. I'm debating if I want to do a planner kind of style journal or just a regular journal. But I also do have these journals. Okay. So these I'm including in my system because I need to get back to using them. So my son's prayer journal. I've been writing in this journal since he was conceived. So since June 24th, 2013. I have not written in this in a very long time. I wanted to be consistent in it, but I think the last time I wrote in this thing for my son was 2024. So I want to get back into being a little bit more consistent with this. This would be my husband's second prayer journal. I gave him the first one when we got married. So this is my husband's prayer journal. This one is my daughter's. I only wrote in it once when I was pregnant. And then I have this one. This is a prayer request journal. I don't even really want to count this one, honestly, but I do write prayer requests for others in here. So I'm not going to count that. And this one is a devotional one, which I don't even need to count. But yeah. So technically, these three would be included in my ecosystem as well. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus my planner is 9. And then the health one I'm going to be making is 10. So I have 10 like journals in my ecosystem right now. But the ones that I use like on a daily basis would be my writing journal, my reading journal. I'm going to say my health journal when I get to it. And then I would like to say my gaming and my anime journal or my media journal, but I haven't really gotten to those yet. And so I want to kind of implement those when we move, because I'll have my desk a little set up better for that. But yeah, I just need to figure out the system for my health journal. I don't know if I want to just have a blank dotted grid journal for that or not. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that system out. But yeah, these two are done for. We're finished with these, so I wouldn't put those to the side. But I do want to share with you guys my TBR for the month, because I have 6 books right now. I think 6 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 books for my TBR. Not a lot of books. I might read more because I did get more books, but I have 6 on my TBR. The first one being this, The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. This is for a book club. I am on Fable, and so I do have a couple of book clubs that I'm a part of, and I am on Discord, so I'm a part of a couple of book clubs. But The Haunting of Hill House and the Spellshop by Beth Durst are with Bookly, which is the reading app that I use to track my books. These are the 2 books for that book club, and so I do have a physical copy, and this is a classic, and so I figured I could give this a go. I have a physical copy. I also have the ebook and the audiobook. So I have all 6 of my books right here. So we have the ebook of that. And so I'm excited to actually give it a go. This is a classic horror, I think, or gothic horror. And I just want to give it a go. It says, Hill House, not sane, stood by itself against its hills, holding darkness within. And so I have a whole like annotating kit here. I'm not sure. This is going to be my first time like annotating a classic. And so we're just going to give it a whirl. We're going to give it a whirl and see how I feel about it. There is a movie to it, but I'm probably not going to watch it because I don't do scary movies. But I do want to read it. And then the Spellshop is a cozy fantasy, I think. So I'm going to give that a go. And then A Time to Die by Nadine Brandis is going to be with Chrissy. She has a book club over on Fable, and so I'm joining her book club for this month. I did read one other book with her book club. It was by Priscilla Shire, and so I'm excited to read A Time to Die. And then I am going to pick back up on Fury Bound by Sable Sorensen. I actually started this in May, never picked it back up because May was just an emotional month for me with all these appointments. And so I want to read that. It's book 2, To Die Bound. And so I'm 17% right now into that. I'm going to pick back up on Empire of the Vampire because I did say for the month of June, my birthday month, I wanted to finish that. I'm 8% of the way through on that. It's the first book in that trilogy, and I do want to finish that series. I've only read book 1, but I own the entire trilogy. And then Theo of Golden, I'm debating on reading that as well by Alan Levi. I've heard a lot of people talk about this book and heard that it was really good, so I do have that book. So those are the 6 books I kind of want to read. I don't know if I'll be able to read more than this, only because we're packing and throwing things out and stuff like that for this move. And so while the kids are gone, I kind of want to finish Fury Bound. No, well, not kids. When my husband and my daughter are gone, I kind of want to read Fury Bound and start The Haunting on Hill House. I do have audiobooks for everything. I think on Libby I have the Spellshop. Yes, I have the Spellshop on Libby. Borrowed. On Hoopla, I think I have A Time to Die. Yes, on Hoopla I have A Time to Die. And then I think on my actual like personal reading app, I have Theo of Golden and The Haunting of Hill House. And then on Libro FM, I have Fury Bound. I'm actually further than that on... No, I'm actually on chapter 8. Yeah, so I have Fury Bound on Libro FM. And then... yeah, I think that's it. So I'm excited to do some reading and things like that. But I did want to just come on the blog and update y'all. So I do think right now I'm just going to chill out. Probably going to update in my planner, do some journaling right now. Probably watch a couple of videos on YouTube and figure some things out. I need to plan out some rehearsal dates for sure. Yeah, I don't know where. Yeah, I'm missing. Oh, here it is. Because today was payday. And I got bills to pay. So, yeah, I'm going to do some planning right now. And I'll come back to y'all later, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably going to end this video here because I don't really got nothing else to say. And I've had this video going on and on and on. I don't even know what this video is really about. So I need to go back to the footage. And so, yeah, I am going to turn my computer on, edit. Well, I already edited the video. I need to render the footage, honestly. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me close this out. Open it back up. I'm probably going to... What you doing? I'm probably going to have to put a code in again because this is so annoying. But yeah, I'm probably going to end this video here. I don't really know what this video is all about. So I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to go back, watch this video. Oh no. Uh-oh, something messed up. I hate when things mess up that don't need to be messed up. Because why did this delete? Restore. Why did this delete? That was not supposed to be deleted. Thank you. Open. Finish. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I had to restore something in one of my clips. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I got my video done. Gonna let this do what it needs to do, and I'm going to render this video. I'm gonna end this clip here. If you made it to the end, post whatever emojis on the screen, because again, I don't even know how this video is gonna go. And I'm going to go plan for the day, chill out, and go read my books for the day. I'm going to read Fury Bound and start Haunting on Hill House. I did go to Dunkin' this morning because it is free donut day, so I got me a mango pineapple limeade refresher and a glazed donut. So I will chat with y'all later.